It's all right now. You've saved me. I've been reading all about you in the papers. You're a real hero. I'm grateful to you. Oh, I didn't do anything. Well, you're a hero to me. Please, let me shake your hand. I'll never forget this, Astro. You're incredible.
Astro, you fool. If only everything was this easy.
You sound a little worried.
Worried?
Yeah, you're not afraid of that big blue guy on the horse, are you?
Quiet! The Blue Knight doesn't scare me. I've handled robots that were worse than him.
Katari, it is extremely important to me that the Blue Knight doesn't find out about our plan. He can ruin everything. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Completely.
Very good. Now, I'm almost ready to put Project Mach 15 in motion. And once I do, there won't be time for these petty arguments. If this project's a success, the world will be a much different place. Because there won't be any more of those obnoxious robots around to question us. I wanted to thank you all for flying on the Mach 15 today. Right now, we're passing over the brand new Sonic Shuttles Lunch Center. And if you look to the left, you'll see the Green Glade Housing Development, where new homes are priced very reasonably.
Ah! Ooh. Coco, sir?
Sure. When do we arrive?
Our estimated time of arrival is half an hour.
Perfect. I'll make the conference with plenty of time to spare. Hello, August City Airport Control.
I advise you to listen to me very carefully.
Who is this? Please identify yourself. Ma'am, I repeat, who are you?
Enough. Pay close attention. There's a wormhole projector on the Mach 15.
What? A wormhole projector?
Oh, no, a thing like that could send the Mach 15 to another dimension.
It could, but how do we know this nutcase is telling the truth? Hey, give us some proof here.
You want proof? Just look out your window.
What's that up there? Mach 10, come in, come in!
Al, it's all right. It's being repaired. There's nobody on board.
That was just a demonstration. But we'll do the same thing to the Mach 15 and all its passengers unless you give us everything we ask for. We'll contact you again soon with our demands.
Listen, lady, when the police find out who you are, you're going to be in big trouble.
The police can't do anything to me.
2 wormhole projectors were stolen from the university last week, so she means business. If the Mach 15 changes course or altitude, she says the projector will activate. And another thing, there's a huge storm brewing right in Mach 15's path. You all have to get to the Mach 15 before it hits that storm. Find a way in, and then dismantle that wormhole projector.
Look at the monitor. We're being signal jacked.
Huh?
We are the Robot Liberation Army.
Huh?
We put the wormhole projector on the Mach 15.
I have a horrible feeling about this.
Our demands are simple. Every robot is to be set free from its owner immediately, or we'll activate the wormhole projector, and that'll be the end of the Mach 15.
She'll pay for this.
The Robot Liberation Army has the support of the world's most powerful robots, including the greatest of them all, Astro. That's a lie! I've only met her once. She asked me for help. Astro has assured us we will succeed.
Astro?
Yeah, I was afraid this would happen.
See what happens when you give them Kokoro?
Well, for sure, you can't trust the robot.
Astro's betrayed everyone who's ever helped him. He's living proof that robots can't be trusted. We humans need to mobilize before it's too late. Stand up! Fight the robots! Eliminate all of them! Otherwise, they'll take over, and we'll be serving them!
Detective Kawachi, we've located Astro and are in pursuit.
I'm sorry about this, Astro, but I've been ordered to drain your energy.
This is all a mistake. I should be helping those people on the Mach 15.
Don't you worry about the Mach 15. We're sending a rescue team up there to help them right now. And it's going to be a human rescue team. No robots allowed. You just rest right here, Astro.
But wait. Detective, wait!
There have been dozens of anti-robot demonstrations already, and more are reportedly planned.
That's perfect. Guys, let's go. Get rid of that overgrown marionette for me.
Yes, sir.
It's all your fault for making those robots in the first place, O'Shea. Now they're trying to take over the world, and your little Astro's right in the lead.
Calm down, sir.
Back off, robot.
Are you all right? You should be ashamed of yourself. She didn't do anything to you, and Astro hasn't done anything to you either.
You're right. He hasn't done anything to me, and I'll make sure he never gets the chance.
If I had more energy, I could help all those people. Huh? Blue Knight.
I am not your enemy, Astro. I came here to help you. All the energy you need is in there. The choice is yours.
That was the Blue Knight.
Airship Mark 15, this is the Air Police. This is Airship Mark 15. Hurry, please. We're headed right for the storm. Unit 2, status report. This wind's going to make it hard to transfer to the Mark 15.
So what are we going to do?
Commander, somebody's closing on us fast.
Who?
It looks like Astro and the Blue Knight.
Now we're in real trouble.
Look out!
Huh? Blue Knight, on your left! Be careful!
Astro and the Blue Knight are headed toward the Mark 15.
Not for long. Locked on target.
Careful now.
We're losing power in our portside anti-gravity engine.
Activate auxiliary engines. Maintain altitude.
Somebody tell me what's going on up there.
Commander, look at my head. The storm clouds.
I've never seen so much lightning. No way to avoid it now.
Rescue team, pull back! What's happening? We're going right into the storm.
Astro. He is. I can't believe you're here.
Possibly here. And what are they?
Everybody listen! The Robot Liberation Army doesn't exist. It's just a trick by some people who hate robots.
Now it's all starting to make sense.
We have to find that wormhole projector right away.
Why should I believe any of this? You're just a snake. Ah! No!
Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. Go back and fasten your seatbelts. Temperature rising in starboard engine.
Do what you can to keep it running.
Captain, is there any sign of the wormhole projector?
No, we couldn't find a trace of it.
Doctor, maybe it's on the outside of the ship.
Astro, can you hear me? Use your spectrographic vision. But be very careful. If that projector is activated...
There! Huh? I found the projector, Doctor.
Good work, Astro.
So, Astro, you found the device. I have a feeling you're going to wish you hadn't.
Huh? Oh no, it's set to activate if it's removed.
Great job, Astro. Now throw it.
Oh no, it's the wormhole!
We're being pulled into the wormhole. The ship's going to disintegrate.
We gotta keep it from going into the wormhole!
It should be okay now, but we have to get it back to the airport right away, huh?
in the air. I'm running out of energy. There may not be time.
If we can't make it to the airport, we'll just have to find somewhere else to land.
There! That's Highway 5. It has a 3-mile straightaway. It just might work. Drop your landing gear, Captain. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
You got it.
I can't... Hold on!
We're going to hit those energy lines.
Oh, no! We can't even see the runway.
Astro, are you okay out there?
So far...
Can you use your searchlights?
No, they're giving out on me.
Here, I'll light it up.
Looks like we're going to be okay now. Drop the emergency gear.
Roger.
And tell the passengers to brace themselves.
There's no way out. We've got to turn this thing. Captain, shut...
What? Who? Welcome to Hydra. I am the chief robot here. My name is Jasper. I will be your tour guide.
Great.
This is Hydra's main energy source.
Incredible.
Thanks to Hydra's new processing vector, we have achieved a 300% improvement.
Yeah. But Jasper, where's the control room for this new vector thing?
It's off limits. The vector manages all of Hydra's systems. You can only observe the computer on these monitors.
Jasper, tell us about your safety system.
Sure. We actually have 2 safety systems, one backing up the other just in case. Are you getting space sick?
No, it's just my stomach acting up again.
Shall I get a medical droid for you?
No, I have my medicine, but is there somewhere I can get a glass of water?
I'll take you there.
I'll just stay and watch the monitors.
Okay, I will be right back.
See you soon. This is too easy. And I'm in.
Thank you. I feel a lot better now.
I don't mean to rush you, sir, but we need to get back to your friend.
Huh?
We are not allowed to leave visitors on the tour by themselves.
Wait! There's some things I want to know about this place.
Well,
Easy as a game of tic-tac-toe. Security cracked, winner takes all. Yeah.
And where's the engine room?
I really have to be getting back now. Why don't you stay here a while and rest, sir?
Thorn, he's headed back to you. Hurry!
Candy from a baby. Download complete. Hey, what is this? We got a problem.
Mr. Thorne, are you okay? What happened?
I didn't do anything.
Systems malfunction. What's going on? Ah! Launching through here. We have a fire. It's... Ah! Close number 2 valve. Cooling system damaged. Power system damaged. Code red.
Jasper, what's going on?
I'm not sure. For some reason, the processing vector is overheating.
You idiot! This is not the way we planned it!
It's not my fault. I did exactly what you told me. You're the one who wanted to steal the program.
You wouldn't.
Sure I would. This whole thing was your idea, not mine, remember? You better think of another plan fast, because I ain't taking the blame for this. You can go to jail.
Attention! This is the Space Energy Council. What's the problem there, Jasper? Hydra, come in. Jasper, can you hear me?
This is Hydra.
Who are you?
My name's Donner.
Yes?
I was on a tour. The robots made some kind of operational error. Hydra's going to explode. There's no way to stop it.
What? Wait!
Pretty smart, boss. Made a mess up here, and now you're gonna make it all simply disappear. You just have to press the self-destruct button. We evacuate, the robots get blown up, and they take all the blame for this.
Well, let's hope so. Now go disable all the telecoms so the robots can't tell anyone what really happened.
Silence is golden.
Emergency self-destruct system ready.
Please enter password. Once the password is activated, Hydra will self-destruct in 2 hours. Level red, lower the internal pressure
I'll get help.
Forget it, Jasper. It is too late for us.
What are you waiting for?
Please enter password.
Just type in anything you want. It's just so the robots can't cancel the self-destruct order. It can be any word at all. Just do it.
Now we must shut off all the valves in Section C. Don't take your eyes off the pressure gauges.
Self-destruct system activated. Self-destruct system activated. All crew members evacuate Hydra immediately.
What went wrong?
Mission in 10 seconds. Please evacuate immediately.
Hurry up, will ya?
Wait a minute. Evacuate? Self-destruct? What's going on?
I don't know. This is your system. The Space Council tried to contact you.
The Space Council?
Yeah, they said they're sending a rescue ship for you. Just wait right here.
Where are you going?
Come on.
Containment shield activation in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Commencing shield activation. Commencing shield activation.
The shield's supposed to keep the explosion from damaging other space stations, but it's also going to keep any of those robots from leaving before the explosion. All of our problems are going to be solved by one big bang.
Hydra's robots are too advanced. I can't believe they'd make a mistake like this.
But that's what we were told.
Unbelievable. With all that energy, it will be a disaster if Hydra explodes.
Doctor, there are hundreds of robots in Hydra. I've got to help. I can't let them all be destroyed. It's just not right.
1 hour, 38 minutes, and 8 seconds until detonation. 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 6 seconds until detonation. 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 4 seconds until detonation. Access denied. Incorrect password. Please enter correct password.
I can't do it.
Jasper,
Huh?
the temperature is going up too fast. We are all shutting down. What do we do?
Move to the computer repair bay. It will be a little cooler there. Hurry!
But, Mr. Chairman, you have to send a rescue team for those robots. If you don't, they'll all be destroyed.
Listen, those are just robots, O'Shea. They're not living people. Can't you tell the difference between humans and machines anymore?
Yes, but...
There's no time to argue. Those robots are going to be blown to pieces.
Let me ask you, Astro, what would happen if some humans needed help here while the rescue squad was off saving those robots? There wouldn't be anyone around to save the humans, would there?
But, sir,
I'm sorry.
Wait, please! Astro, don't!
I'm going to Hydra and I'm going to rescue everyone, whether they're humans or robots.
What did I tell you? They're not sending anyone to rescue the robots. Well, they're just a bunch of tin cans anyway.
Yeah, tin cans. And I needed to steal that program. All for the sake of my company.
Yeah, sure. But you're not going to have to worry about them much longer, boss.
Enough! What do you know about it, fool? Just be quiet and stay at the monitor.
So this is Hydra. Wow. Even though they have their shield up, I can feel the heat from way out here. If it gets much hotter in there, everyone inside will be... I gotta move fast and break through this shield! No way! The only chance to knock it down is to blast both poles of the shield at the same time. But how can I... Huh? The blue knight! Excellent! I'll fire at the top.
And at the same time, I'll fire at the bottom.
Let's rock it!
I can't believe it. The shield is down.
15 minutes and 44 seconds until detonation. 15 minutes and 44
No use.
Look, the rescue squad.
Okay, who's in charge here?
I am the chief robot, Jasper.
There must be a way to save the space station.
We need the password to the self-destruct program. Without it, there's nothing we can do to keep it from burning up.
Password?
The rescue squad is coming, right?
Well,
We're just the advance party. Do not worry, backup's on the way. They'll be here in just a few minutes. In the meantime, you all need to get to the escape shuttle right away.
The path to the shuttle is blocked. Look.
not a problem.
Come on, we must move fast.
The rescue squad's not coming.
I know.
Huh?
If they find out these filthy humans don't care about them, they might give up. And we can't have that, can we?
Uh-uh.
Now, let's get them out of here. All of them.
45 minutes minutes, 12 seconds until detonation. 45 minutes, 10 seconds.
Hurry, everybody! Hurry! Faster! This way! The emergency shuttle's already powered up!
All right.
Keep moving. We are almost there. Runway's clear for blow!
It's molten ore from the refinery.
Get back!
We can't take off now.
We're trapped! Hopeless!
Stay calm. It's okay.
Astro's right. The rescue squad is going to be here for us any minute. Aren't they?
Jasper. Astro?
Jasper,
We haven't been, totally honest with you.
So there's no rescue squad?
No, they're not coming. The chairman told us the rescue squad's for humans only, and we were afraid that if you and the others found out, you'd just give up. But look, there's still hope.
Hope? You lied to us. You tricked us. How could you do that? How could you?
Jasper, search your memory banks. There has got to be a way to fix this. I know there has to be. Let's cross-reference everything. We'll find something.
There is one thing.
This is the plan for the cooling system.
We might be able to use the coolant in the pipes to put out the fires, but it's going to take a lot of force.
The Blue Knight.
All right. The plan worked.
We did it!
we'll be able to launch the shuttle now.
Almost time for Hydra to go kablooey. Hey, boss, where'd you go?
Everyone's on board.
Okay, Jasper. Hit it!
Opening the gateway now.
All systems now ready for launch. Gravity system disengaged. Firing the main engines. Hey, isn't that Mr. Donner?
Those robots aren't going anywhere. Not as long as they know that I'm the one who's responsible for this meltdown.
You will have to deal with me now.
Let's rock it!
Rocket this!
That all you've got? You will pay.
No, don't! No, no!
The shuttle hit the docking bay. He must be hurt.
Jasper, we need to get out of here.
I know,
That's not the way.
but I've got to help Donner.
But he's responsible for all this.
Mr. Donner,
Jasper.
you're alive.
But not for long. So did you come here to say goodbye?
No, sir. That's not why. Astro, Blue Knight. He's hurt bad.
Don't move him. These humans are extremely fragile.
But he's really hurt, and there's a crack in the boot of his spacesuit. If we don't get him to a doctor soon, he's not going to make it.
The password.
2 minutes, 24 seconds until detonation.
You go.
Huh?
Forget about me. Just get out of here while you still can.
Listen, just give me the password, and you can save all of us and yourself.
I'm nothing but a criminal now. I'm going to lose everything.
But you still have one thing left, Mr. Donner. You've still got your life. Robots work hard to make your life easier. We serve you and protect you. Even when it gets hard, we still do it with pride. I don't understand humans. Do a good thing now. Make up for your crime.
You're right. I'll tell you the password.
Countdown to detonation. 10, 9, 8.
What's up?
It's time to meet the team. Dr. Chotan Main, aerobiologist.
Hello. Aerobiologist? But the georadar goes underground, not into space.
Why, yes, but the environment we'll be exploring is like an alien world. Man has never had a chance to study the Earth's core. This is a momentous and historic day.
Yes, indeed. This voyage is the first of its kind. I can only imagine what types of new and exciting discoveries you'll be making.
We'll see about that.
This is Boris Alucard, the chief inspector of the Subterranean Development Project.
Great to meet you, sir.
Enough of this! It's time! Our underground chariot awaits!
Georaider, prepare for launch.
They'll be in good hands with Astro.
Initiate propulsion engines.
Hydraulics online.
Check. Now, launching. 3, 2, 1.
Depth 200 meters. 250 meters.
Sensors are picking up a miscalculation. Computing. Density level is... Commander, the area up ahead is extremely dense. We should slow down.
Maintain speed.
Now entering bedrock. All systems green.
We're still in the outer layer. If we continue at this speed, the Georaider might get stuck in the bedrock. We have to slow down or change course.
The Georaider is not a toy. It won't break. And if we follow your suggestions and keep making detours to avoid every rough spot, we'll never reach our goal.
But, Commander...
I need an order now.
Maintain course. Full speed ahead.
Yes, sir.
Commander...
Your opinion is noted. But the final decision is mine. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
All systems green, Commander.
Breaking through bedrock.
Don't stop.
Too dangerous, sir. If we get trapped down here, the Georaider will run out of air.
You know, for a robot, you worry too much.
But, sir...
Calm down. If anything happens to us down here, we have enough oxygen on board to last a week. All right, if you're so smart, what should we do if we hit solid bedrock just before we reach the target point?
We'll just... change the angle of entry.
That's one option.
There's nothing I hate more than a talking calculator that thinks it has all the answers. Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here?
I agree.
Commander, according to my calculations, the temperature is about 25 degrees higher than normal for this depth. I'll scan the area and find out what's causing it.
We're probably closer to the Earth's core than we thought.
My sensors are telling me it's red-hot molten lava.
There has been an increase in volcanic activity recently.
You're probably right, Commander. Maybe we should stop and evaluate our position.
Ridiculous! We've come this far. I refuse to let a little volcano slow us down.
Excuse me, sir. But maybe Astro's right. There's no way the Georaider can withstand these conditions.
Rock density drops off rapidly just ahead. It looks like a cave.
That's strange. We're deep underground, but there's so much light.
Check it out. This is what's producing the light.
A species of phosphorescent moss. I have to get a sample.
I'll get it.
Hold it. Take this communicator and report back.
Oh. Oh, this is an ordinary moss, huh? Commander, it's a chasm! And it looks pretty deep, too!
That's the path we need to follow. Return to the Georaider at once, Astro.
The ground is unstable. I'll continue to observe from out here.
As you wish.
The ground's collapsing!
Hang on, everybody.
What's going on? We lost the Georaider. It's as if it just vanished. Vanished?
Huh? What's that?
Yes, X marks the spot.
It's magnificent.
Well done, Commander.
What do you think you're up to, Mr. Alucard?
What are you trying to do?
Don't be foolish.
Silence now. I'm assuming full command of this vessel.
Commander?
Astro, this is a mutiny.
After all these years, I finally found it. Do you know what this is?
A Centra crystal.
Exactly! You're pretty smart for a robot, and I'll give you that much. You see, many scientists believe that these crystals are going to generate a new source of energy. Every power company in the world will want to get their hands on this, and now I've got what they want.
So, that's what you were after all along.
There is no subterranean development agency. All I want is this. See? We've made a far more useful discovery than some worthless, glowing moss.
I'd say that's no ordinary crystal you're holding there, Mr. Alucard. It's some type of crystalline life form.
It's not just a mineral?
No, the amoeba seems a hard gem-like form when it's asleep.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Are just some sort of sleeping amoeba, huh? No matter. They're still needed for that next generation photonic energy source.
Let's get out of here.
We need to take back as many of these as we possibly can. What? Nobody said anything about giant grasshoppers.
Don't move.
Get it off!
You can't hold them off forever, Astro!
Get back to the ship!
You heard Astro. Move out. It's not safe here. I don't want to lose a single crew member. Maybe you betrayed me, but I'm not going to let you stay out here and get eaten by some giant bugs.
Come back! We're not finished here! You only take orders from me!
Look, a whole ecosystem has formed down here. A world unknown to mankind until now.
Astro, well done.
How strange. It looks like the insects are retreating.
The outside temperature is rising unusually fast.
Mr. Alucard's laser may have disturbed the volcano.
Well, don't look at me!
Oh, it's erupting!
We have to get out of here. Activate engines. That lava is flowing fast. Full speed ahead.
Yes, sir.
It's no use! We're not going to make it!
How can we? We should be incinerated by now.
Commander, take a look at this. The Georaider's riding on a large rock that's being pushed up by the lava. But if the volcano erupts,
contact them.
The damage to the georadar has made communication with the surface impossible.
Try again. Commander, I'll go and stop the lava from erupting, while you dig another tunnel through the side of the mountain. It's the only way that we'll be able to save the town.
I don't think so. Even you won't be able to hold back that lava, Astro.
But
If you make one mistake, we're all done for.
I can do it, Commander. Commander, please.
All right, then. Leave the other tunnel to us.
I'm counting on you.
Transfer maximum energy to the laser cannon at once. Fire the laser, now! Don't stop. Astro's depending on us.
You really believe in that ridiculous robot? I tell you, it's madness to trust him with our very lives.
Astro said he could do it, and I believe he can. I just know he can.
The lava's electromagnetic field. It's affecting my internal systems. Gotta hang on. A little.
What is this?
Miserable humans! These robots don't belong to you. As of now, all of them are free! All of them!
This is for you, Blue Knight. Oh, no! Ruler's got a spectromagnetic destabilizer. Always be prepared for the worst. That's the rule for surviving in space.
Filthy human!
This is my lucky day.
Was that a memory?
So, the Blue Knight couldn't stay away.
Take a look at this. Now he's trying to free stolen robots. Yeah, that's his style. But, Doctor, what are they stealing the robots for? What do they do with them?
The robots are forced to fight each other in battles called extreme extermination tournaments.
That has a bad ring to it.
Right. They're incredibly brutal fights with no rules, pure entertainment.
The robots are stolen, then modified and forced to fight to the finish. Most of them are so badly damaged they have to be scrapped. And there's one man behind it all. His name is Grunert.
Not him again. Sounds like I'm gonna have to pay him a visit.
Well, the Blue Knight will probably try the same thing, which would explain why he's on Mars right now. But I'm afraid he's going to go too far.
Shadow, tell me, who am I? You built me, didn't you?
You're very perceptive. I always felt he might be one of Shadow's creations.
Shadow, you have to tell me about these nightmares I keep having. Where do they come from?
They come from who you were before you were reborn as the Blue Knight.
What do you mean, reborn?
I made you from another robot, but not an ordinary one. This one had real heart. It was what I needed to make you as strong as you are. His heart, his determination came from his boundless hatred for humans.
Boundless hatred for humans. It's all coming back. I remember. But I don't understand why you took those memories away from me.
If I'd left them in, all you would have cared about was revenge against Grunert. So I took the memories away, but I left your emotions in place. And it's been your anger that has made you unstoppable.
Shadow, you've got to tell me about my past life. I want to know why you built me.
Just follow your instincts, my friend, and everything will soon be clear to you. Everything's already very clear to me, Shadow. The Blue Knight's purpose is to give Astro a glimpse of his future.
Groner, everyone's been complaining that the extreme extermination matches are getting boring.
It's not my fault. I tried to buy better robots with the Blue Knight.
Quiet!
Oh.
You're fired, Groner.
Oh, please. Don't do that. I'll
set up the most incredible match you've ever seen.
Promises, promises, promises.
How does the Blue Knight sound to you? I could make sure he's beaten so badly he'd be scrap metal.
The Blue Knight? All right, I'll give you one last chance, but you better not mess this one up.
Oh, that grown bully. Someday I'll show him. Now, how am I supposed to find the Blue Knight anyway? It's not like I can just look him up in the phone book.
Boss, there's trouble. One of the robots is going crazy.
Well, stop it. Sure.
Your robot has not gone crazy. I have just modified him, that is all. As you can see, he's stronger now.
He is, but who are you?
I am your new business partner.
Mars is still a frontier, Astro, just like the Old West used to be.
Yeah, especially when it comes to bad guys. We have to find Grunert and fast.
That's not going to be so easy.
Let's try this place.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Does anyone in here know where I can find a man named Grunert?
Astro, maybe we should be a little more discreet about this.
So, you want to know where Grunert is, do ya?
Yes, we've been trying to track him.
Well, I used to supply him with robots, but then the fool stopped buying them from me. Grunert's gonna be at Mount Olympus today at high noon. But you're not the only ones who know about this little appointment. The Blue Knight just rode out of town and he's headed that way.
The Blue Knight?
Dr. Grunert may get hurt.
He must be stopped, Astro.
Got it. Let's rock it! Listen to me. I know you want to save robots, but you can't do it by hurting humans. Nobody's going to lay a hand on them, so cool your jets.
Astro, you really don't know much about human nature, do you?
Human nature? What do you mean?
You've got a lot to learn, kid. Unfortunately, I learned the hard way. Listen to me, Astro.
Roger's getting in some real solid blows, folks, but the Raptor isn't giving up yet. We have an upset. Roger's the new champ.
In the past, they called me Cobalt, and I was a robot technician.
Cobalt, do you think you can fix him up so we'll be ready to fight tomorrow?
It's pretty bad, sir. The best I can do is get Thrasher back up to 70% capacity.
Well, it's good enough for extreme extermination.
But when he's at such a low level, he'll never make it through the whole match. He'll break down in the middle of the ring.
We can't disappoint our loyal fans now, so if you want to keep your job, make sure he comes out fighting very soon.
I worked hard to repair the robot's damage during the matches.
Hey, I never thought I'd end up on this table. Guess it happens to all of us sooner or later. Don't want to talk to me, huh? Are you mad because of all the other robots I've wrecked?
I'm not mad at you, just sad, that's all.
Sad? I thought robots didn't have emotions.
But I did have emotions, and I was beginning to hate humans because of what they did to robots.
Make sure he's fixed by tomorrow. If he's walking and talking, that'll be good enough.
I worked day and night, and the more I saw, the more I hated. Well, you'll be okay for now, Thrasher, but I can't guarantee that I'll be able to fix you next time, or the time after that.
I know, but I've got to do what I'm told. I'm a robot.
But do we really have to do what we're told, or is it just a choice we make? What if things were different?
A few days later, Gruner decided to send us to Mars.
Listen up, ladies. We have new worlds to conquer. Extreme extermination is going to Mars. Cobalt, you're going to be working extra hard, because there'll be a lot more damage to repair.
I can't do it.
Can't do it? Are you saying it's too much work for you? Then how about this? Do what you can with the time you're given. Even if you can only get up to 5 or 10%, I don't care as long as they can move.
I know what I can do.
All right.
I'd made up my mind. I was going to free the robots before we got to Mars. The emergency shuttle's ready for us.
I cannot believe someone cares enough about us to help.
There's more to us than steel and wire and circuit boards. A lot more. I believe we have hearts and souls, just like the humans do. Huh?
Don't. And how dare you try to run away? You're my property. I own you, and I can do anything I want to your ungrateful circuitry.
It doesn't matter what happens to me. Not really. But all of you will have a choice to make someday.
Enough with that!
I floated in space for a long time, but I never gave up. I just didn't have enough energy left to get to a space station. If only I had the strength.
You want strength? I'll give you more than you could imagine.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
My name is Shadow, and I'm doing this because I admire your spirit.
Shadow saved my life, and then he jacked up my power and transformed me into the Blue Knight. Now all I care about is protecting robots. They're coming. Where are the robots?
Something's wrong. The man at the cafe said Bruno was coming here to buy more robots, but I don't see any of them. Ah! Oh! We've been set up!
It's a trap. Are you all right?
Yeah.
It's showtime! This is a fight to the finish. Astro and the Blue Knight against my robots. Someone's going to wind up on the scrap heap.
How can he do this?
You shouldn't be surprised. It's his nature. Human nature.
I love a knock-on-sock robot dash.
Yeah, ain't it the best? Let the match begin!
I will never raise my sword against a fellow robot.
That's such a sweet sentiment, but you're going to fight whether you want to or not. It looks like the Blue Knight's keeping his word, and we all know where that's going to lead. Straight to the recycling bin.
Astro, the Blue Knight knows what he is doing. You're going to learn a lot from him. He has the key to your future.
Stop it! There's no reason for us to be fighting!
Forget it, Astro. You can't reason with them. They're just machines.
I'm getting sick of that smirk. Blue Knight! I'm coming!
You're doing good, boys. Now finish the job. Crush him.
I'm not the enemy! I want to help!
Hey, what are you stopping for?
Let's go. Come on. So long.
Maybe they all had some kind of breakdown.
So now what?
You don't want to fight. I can make you. I'll fry your circus with this thing.
Stop it! You have no right to hurt them like this.
They're just robots. They're robots, but that's not all we are.
Huh?
We can think. We have emotion. You can't ignore us. We're not going to take it anymore.
You're not, huh? Well, I think you're going to be feeling a lot differently once I go up to maximum output.
You gotta fight it! Crusher, Thresher, Jackal, my old friends.
We never wanted to fight you, but Gruner ordered us.
Beings. I don't like it. Friendly little town.
That's Mr. Gustav, owner of Jade Refinery and the richest man in town. He pretty much runs this city.
All right. Let's just go over this one more time, shall we, Mr. Mayor? I don't like robots, and I don't want them doing business in my city. Robots need to know their place, their servants, and nothing more. That's the way it's always been, and that's the way it's gonna stay. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, I've got plans for that circus.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the super sensational, ultra gyrational, quite educational robot circus. Let the show begin!
It's
hated robots. Look out!
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm! Don't panic! Please, stay calm, folks!
Bonbon, throw me up there!
Back!
Reno, be careful!
I'll be fine.
You okay, Cookie?
Hey, thanks.
Astro, are you hurt?
Doctor, that boy robot is a human.
What?
What a terrible accident. But we're all fine thanks to Astro.
That was no accident. Astro says he saw the rope being cut by one of Gustav's men.
There you go. All fixed up. Now, let's see you move it.
Perfect. Good as new. Great job, Reno. Reno, you've repaired him already?
Sure.
Using just this flexation sensor.
Yeah, I use whatever works.
You know, Reno made that gadget. He's smarter than a barrel full of smart things. I agree. Now, Reno, I can see you have an amazing talent for robotics.
He's a veritable virtuoso.
He could be a scientist. Why, if he had the proper education, he...
Come on. It's no big deal. I think it's perfectly natural for a robot to know about robotics and stuff. Reno, why are you pretending to be a robot? I mean, you're human. What are you talking about? I'm a robot. You must have a short circuit somewhere.
That's right. He's a robot. You're talking crazy. Now get out of here.
Yeah.
Hate it! Stop it, all of you! What has gotten into you? Remember, these people saved our circus, and us. I apologize for my overzealous friends. We are all still a bit shaken. Now, if you'll excuse us, we've got work to do.
Reno, is it you? You look different, but I think... Well, I mean, if it is you, I'm sorry about before. I didn't mean to cause trouble. Guess I'm busted, huh? Mm-hmm. You see, I was abandoned when I was a baby. The folks in the circus found me and took me in. You mean you were raised by robots? Sure. I've been really lucky. Since I was a little kid, I've had like 5 fathers and 1 mom. Of course, I go broke every Father's Day, but they're worth it. Yeah, I can see they are. You see that circus tent? That's my home, no matter where it is. And those robots are my family. The best family in the whole world. I owe them everything. But why the disguise? Because some folks might not like the idea of robots raising a human. I care for my family, and I know they care for me, but if it ever got out that I'm a human, well, face it, I'm just still a kid. I can be taken away from them. That's why it's gotta be a secret. Too bad. Well then, we'll just have to make sure it stays a secret, won't we? You bet, Astro. Thanks.
I want that robot circus crushed, do you hear me? Snoop around, dig up all the dirt you can. Get me something I can use against them. Now get going.
Mercy, we're in deep donuts.
Mama, Yama, are you sure?
It's only a matter of time before Gustav figures out our secret. Boss, we've got to get out of here now. If we stick around, we're headed for big-time trouble. Boy is talented. He should be in school. Pity. Mr. Panicotta.
Doctor, I have a favor to ask.
Raven, call out the police. I want those circus robots arrested.
Why?
They've been concealing a human child. They've obviously kidnapped the boy. As mayor, it's your duty to see that justice is done.
Boy, but I didn't...
Of course not, you idiot. They've kept him disguised as a robot. If you need proof, just look at these photographs.
So you want me to take this letter to Dr. O'Shea at his hotel, right?
Yes, Reno. And be sure you hand it to him personally.
You got it. Reno.
Boss?
This is it. We're leaving town now.
Let's move it.
I'm sorry, Reno. Dr. O'Shea said he had to run out to do something. Okay, I'll wait till he gets back. Huh? They look like they're headed toward the circus. Oh, we would have found out.
Oh, there he is, the poor little guy. The innocent victim of this terrible crime.
Get off.
So sad. Forced into a life of treachery and deceit after that ruthless gang of circus robots kidnapped him.
Where are they? If they're caught, will they be destroyed?
Reno, don't do it. You will only make things worse.
Fear not, my friends. The robots will be found and dismantled, and this child will be sent to an orphanage where he belongs. Right, Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
It's just, well, no.
It's the law. Take the boy into custody now.
Let him go. I'm Reno's guardian.
Doctor.
I have the necessary paperwork with me right here.
Fine. You may have the boy, Doctor, but kidnapping is a police matter. Those robots are criminals and they're headed for the scrap heap. And there's not a thing you can do about that.
Doctor, I'm going to help them.
And just how? Are you planning to fight the police?
Hey, don't sweat it, Astro. They'll never catch my family. Or me.
Reno! Your family has gone. Huh? They have already left town. The ringmaster asked me to be your guardian. He wants you to come back to the city with me to study robotics.
I don't believe you. My family would never go and leave me.
The ringmaster gave you a letter to deliver. It's addressed to you.
They must still be close. Keep searching.
Dear Reno, by the time you read this, we'll be long gone. We're sorry it had to end this way, but you must understand, we have our own lives to live, and dragging a human around has frankly gotten to be a burden for all of us. You'll be better off with Dr. O'Shea. Please, don't try to find us.
It's because they care.
Huh?
It's because they care for him that they're doing this.
End of the line, folks.
Good show. At least Reno's safe.
Right. We had to pretend we didn't want him, or you know he'd have tried to follow us.
Yeah. I'll bet Reno will be a great robotics engineer.
Well, that's what we all wanted for him.
Boss!
Here they come!
Mr. Canacana!
Astro!
We've got to hurry! Here, grab hold!
Does Dr. O'Shea know about this?
We will in a minute. I am so not liking this! Just wait! Wait!
There they are.
Over here!
Okay, hang on!
After him! Fire! Fire! Fire!
What is it? Why all the police?
They've got those robot kidnappers cornered. Those tin troublemakers will soon be history. Are you okay, Astro?
Yeah, sure. Unless you count great pain.
Fine. Astro, we've decided to end this in our own way.
Huh?
Hey, look! They're coming out!
Hold your fire!
What are they up to?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your attention, please! What are you waiting for? Shoot them! But why, Mr. New Stuff? They're not trying to escape. We proudly present the Robot Circus in its farewell performance. Astro?
Your spotlight, sir.
In the center ring, the fairest flower of the high wire, Mademoiselle Madeline.
Madeline. It was 11 years ago, Reno. The day we first met you. The owner of our circus retired, and we were all tossed into the scrap heap.
So what are we gonna do? No one wants to see us perform anymore. I wish they'd just melt us down and get it over with.
It's a baby. Hey, don't cry, watch this. Look, he likes it.
Here, he's gonna need fresh diapers.
And we'll have to buy him more food.
Buy? With what? And so we raised money, the only way we knew how. To us, Reno, you were hope. A reason to go on.
Thank you, very kind. Every bit helps.
A reason to revive the robot circus. Cookie.
Ooh, all right, yeah!
Bonbon.
Jelly beans.
A marshmallow. We've had good times, right, Reno? Remember the fun summers? And the cold winters?
It'll warm you up.
You've been my parents, my teachers, my best friends. The only family I've ever known.
Ta-da!
All right!
Ringmaster!
Stay back.
Huh?
Read
Nice to meet you, nice to meet you.
Zoran isn't as powerful as you, Astro, but she has a special ability.
She's annoying. Hey, come back, Birdie!
Uh-oh, better catch her, Astro.
I'll head her off. Perhaps we should follow them, Doctor.
No, let's let Astro deal with her. I think learning to look after a sister can be an important lesson for both of them. After all, Astro's capable of battling Megabots and meteors. He should be able to handle his own sister. I hope.
Hey, watch it! Sorry. Please excuse her. Sorry.
Hot dogs! Pizza hot dogs right here, big and juicy!
Zoran!
Are you kidding? Bring that back!
Sorry. Hey, he's alive. Huh? Oh, no. Why are the birds all scared? Zoran! Oh, hi, big brother. Boy, for a little kid, you sure can run. Hey, what happened to the bird? I don't know. I think he bumped into the other birds and fell. Gee, he sure does like to eat, doesn't he? Guess that means he's feeling a little better, huh? Isn't that right, Houdini? Houdini? That's his new name, because he appeared out of nowhere, just like magic. All right, everyone, time to get ready for bed. Okay, Nora. Watch this, brother! Zoran, beds are not for jumping. No? No, and starting tomorrow, I'm going to have to teach you some manners. And I'll teach you how to jump on a bed. Huh? What's wrong, Houdini? I swear it's true! A big, humongous, gigantic robot bird! Did I mention it was big, huh? See, Zoran? That's what's called a dream. Dream schmeem. Are the birds dreaming too? Houdini says they're all leaving the city because they're afraid of the monster. Are you saying Houdini spoke to you? Well, he might not use real words, but I can understand what he's feeling. Astro? Huh? Dr. O'Shea called. He said he needs you right away at the Ministry of Science. All right, got it. Zoran, you stay home and mind Nora till I get back, okay? Oh, the monster! Fine, we'll catch him. What could go wrong? A little kid and a bird, right? I'm here.
Ah, Astro, I wanted you to look at this video.
Giant robot bird.
Exactly. A helioblimp camera just happened to record it last night.
Maybe Zoran's story was real after all.
What do you mean? What story?
She said she saw a flying monster robot last night, and that the birds are all leaving Metro City because they're afraid of it.
Well, it must be true that Zoran's special ability is to communicate with animals.
No wonder. That's how she could tell what Houdini was feeling.
But what could it be? Why on earth would anyone want to make such a robot?
You know, it looks like that fossil you showed me last week.
Huh? Astro, I believe you're right.
What's that?
That UFO is Andromedes Rex, a Jurassic-age giant pterosaur. Its skeleton was unearthed last year in Africa. Now let's compare that with our robot friend.
Huh? They match.
Which means that someone used Andromedes as the model to build this robot.
Houdini, are you sure this is the right way? I haven't seen a monster robot anywhere. Or a bathroom either, for that matter. Maybe it's hiding. If it is, it's a very good item. Huh? Don't be scared, Houdini. I'm right here and I'll protect you. I wonder what it is. Looks very suspicious. Huh? This is so cool.
It's an intruder.
Yeah, and it's a robot.
I wonder how they knew that.
The steel bars on the emergency exit were bent.
Oh, that's right.
A kid, stop her!
I knew it wasn't a dream. I just wish Astro was here to see this.
You came this way.
Uh-oh.
Over here.
Say now, you boys getting hungry already?
Oh, it's just you.
Well, here's my speciality to that dungeon. Rat and spider stew. Good.
No thanks. Look, you crazy old man. If you see a little kid robot running around, you'll let us know, okay?
Okay, little one, the coast is clear.
Phew. Boy, that was close. Thanks for helping me. Doesn't that get in your way?
Sure, but... Woo, yippee! Thanks, kiddo. I've been chained up for months.
Hi, I'm Zoran. What's your name?
Hi, Zoran. My name is...
Professor Papatori?
Mm-hmm. He's the world's leading authority on Jurassic-era wildlife. Last year, the Natural History Museum asked him to create a full-scale model of the Andromedes pterosaur as a robot.
Is that what Zoran saw?
No, it was never finished. The project became too costly, so the museum canceled it. Papatori was heartbroken. Then he just vanished.
I didn't want to see anyone. Then one day, a man named Katari came to my house. He claimed to be head of a scientific research foundation.
Professor, your project is too important to abandon. We at the Foundation want to provide funds for you to finish it.
Naturally, I was thrilled. We worked hand in hand to build the robot, but when it was done, I found out their real purpose, so they locked me up.
What do they want with it?
They'll use it to destroy Metro City.
What?
Katari and his gang of thugs are members of the anti-robot movement. Their evil plan is to make people everywhere deathly afraid of robots. Here we are. Now stay down. If we pass any guards, keep very quiet. The exit is just up ahead.
Hey, you! What have you got in that box?
Just some birds for research.
Now move along now, and don't let me catch you loitering in these halls.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Old fool. Huh? Hey!
Looking for this?
No, that way you
Playing hide and seek, you little pink punk?
You better let us go.
Sorry, but playtime is over for both of you.
We'll see about that.
No, Zoran, that web is too dangerous. It'll drain your power cells.
Zoran, Astro's sister?
Perfect. Zoran! Why, you...
Professor! Professor Papatori! You monster!
Take her away.
Professor! reached 13K. Look, here come the images.
It's attacking the city!
Hey, look at the big bird! Oh, it's a monster! It's Astro! I got bad news, Buzzer Beat! I'm changing your flight plan!
What's this? Someone's sending us an image. It's Sauron. But what?
Tell Astro his sister is inside the Andromedes.
Who is this? Show yourself and...
All citizens, evacuate the city!
Astro,
Kind of busy!
I need you to scan the interior of the Andromedes robot.
Scanning. Sauron! Sauron! I can't attack the robot without hurting her.
What's Astro doing?
Astro can't help you now. This is what we get for allowing robots into our lives. You can't trust robots. They'll turn on you. We should destroy them all.
He's right. They should all be destroyed. They're the worst. But I swear it's true. A big, humongous, gigantic robot bird. Can I imagine it was big, huh? I should have believed her, but I'm gonna save her now.
Astro!
I need to draw this thing away from the city fast! There must be an opening into the robot somewhere. Scanning. Can't find an opening anywhere. How am I going to get to Sauron? Huh?
Dr. O'Shea! Dr. O'Shea, hello! Where are you?
There's gotta be a way to get inside that thing.
Astro!
Doctor!
Astro, I am Professor Papatori. Once the Andromedes robot fires its laser, it takes 3 seconds to recharge. In those 3 seconds, you can leap inside through its mouth.
Got it!
Astro, behind you!
Oh!
He's hit!
Astro!
Sauron! Brother. Astro! Astro! Huh? Oh, stop! You're going to make me fry my circuits! Sauron, you listen to your big brother. He's supposed to be setting a good example. Starting now. What? Sauron's the one playing catch with the jungle gym, not me. Who needs you? I'm going home. Astro? No, why do I have to watch that brat? Okay, baking powder and more baking powder. I know Dr. O'Shea likes pound cake, so I bet he'll really love a 2,000-pound cake. Wowee! This cake's gonna be big enough to feed everybody in Metro City. Happy birthday, everybody! Whoa! Sauron, did you do all this? Yeah. What? Why is it that every time you bake a cake, you make a mega mess? Don't bake a cake. Don't pick flowers. Don't pick up the playground equipment. It's like I'm in little sister jail.
Did anybody ever tell you look just like that famous Astro?
My brother's not that famous.
You're his little sister, aren't you?
But he's not the boss of me. I do whatever I want.
Well, good for you. And I bet you have superpowers of your own that are even more impressive than Astro's.
Well, I am way cooler than he is, that's for sure.
Of course, I could tell that the minute I saw you.
Really? You think I'm cool? Astro said I shouldn't talk to strangers, but I don't want to talk about him. Let's talk about me. Well, I'm really strong and I'm quite a chef. Do you like cake? Because I've got tons of it at home. What else enough about me. Where are you going, Mr. What's your name? Don't you want to hear more about me? Whoa, I don't feel very good. I hate it when Astro's right. Zoran! Zoran, where are you? Zoran! Zoran! Huh? Oh no, that's her!
What do you think?
You're a fool! Seeing Zoran's operating system means nothing. She's not as powerful as Astro. The only thing she has in common with her brother is her artificial brain. Wait a second. The micro-robot's still inside her. Which is just the Astro bait I need.
It's all my fault, Dr. O'Shea. I should have kept a closer eye on Zoran. It's like she's asleep. What's wrong with her?
Huh? What is this? A bug. There's an ultra-microscopic robo-bug inside Zoran's body.
Doctor, major systems failure. The robo-bug's shutting down her internal power grid.
How could this thing have gotten into her?
Tracing its movements. The point of entry is her ear.
Who would do such a thing? And how do I stop it before it destroys Zoran?
Doctor, there must be something I can do.
I'm sorry, Astro. Even with your superpowers, you can't battle something inside her body. Ladies, gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for attending this emergency meeting. You're the finest minds in the scientific world. That's why I desperately need your help. Can any of you think of a way to remove the microscopic robot from Zoran's body?
Your only option is to completely disassemble her.
No! Or an intense magnetic field could extract the foreign object, although damage to the robotic patient will be unavoidable, I'm sorry to say. No! We can't hurt Zoran!
Astro's right. There has to be a better way. Huh? Who are you?
Dr. Mini-Mini of Inner World Technologies, the leader in microcomponent repair. Your infected robot is the perfect candidate for the virtual exploration system I've just invented.
Virtual exploration system?
Allow me to demonstrate. This system scans an original body to produce a microscopic virtual copy, which the original can freely control. This virtual copy can then actually enter Zoran's body.
Amazing technology.
Yes. But it's still experimental, so it would be wrong to send a human in. Of course, it would work with another robot. Unfortunately, a robot with the instinctive decision-making skills of a human doesn't exist.
Professor, I'll do it.
Welcome to Inner World Technologies, Dr. O'Shea. Let me show you the miracle of virtual exploration, or as I call it, teeny-tiny technology. The time has come, Astro. Ready to take a very small step for robot kind?
Yes, sir.
Nothing to worry about. We're just scanning your body. Now then. What do you think of my miniaturization process so far, Dr. O'Shea?
Incredible.
Just wait. Now it's time to make Micro Astro operational. Enter the simulator, Astro.
Yes, Doctor. Huh? What's going on? Doctor?
Try to move, Astro.
Move? You mean like this?
Amazing. It's like Astro himself has been shrunk.
I get it. Whatever I do in the simulator tank is copied by the miniature me. Check it out, Dr. O'Shea. This is totally cool.
He'll master it in no time. My congratulations on your system, Dr. Mini-Mini.
Thank you. Astro, your brainwaves have been transferred into this mini-Astro. The mini-Astro is you.
I get it, Dr. Mini-Mini.
Excellent. Then we've got work to do. Dr. O'Shea, you may begin the procedure.
Astro, look at the monitor. The point of entry is through Zoran's ear. The robo-bug infecting your sister's power grid is currently in the vicinity of her chest. Do you see it?
Yes, Dr. O'Shea.
All right. It's up to you, Astro. Go!
Zoran, I'm coming to save you. Dr. O'Shea, I've definitely never been in here before, but why does it feel so familiar?
Probably because I modeled Zoran on your design, but I could never replicate the enormous strength that your internal power chips are capable of producing. Careful, Astro. You're getting very close to the Robobug now.
Got it. So that's the little monster that's bugging Zoran. Well, not for long.
Astro, wait! You're in Zoran's heart. There's a lot of high-density energy in there.
Can't fight it in here. It's too dangerous for Zoran.
That's strange. The Robobug's just hanging around, almost like it's waiting for Astro.
You're out of here! You can run, but you can't hide!
Astro, be careful! Somehow the Robobug's replenishing its energy from Zoran's heart. It may become too powerful for even you.
I'm on it! Where am I now? Whoa. Huh?
What's wrong, Astro?
There's a bunch of Zorons in here. And a bunch of me's, too.
Astro, you are now inside Zoran's electronic brain. What you see are the stored images of Zoran's memories.
Memories.
Both of your brains are designed to remember images the same way. It's a very delicate process, so be extremely careful in there.
Huh? I never wanted to have a sister like you. Hey! Well, I don't want to be better like you, Astro. What's happening? It's erasing Zoran's memories.
Astro, do something before it destroys Zoran's memory bank.
Stop! Doctor, I'm losing power!
It's as if Astro's brain is experiencing what's happening to Zoran's. Of course! It's because I modeled her artificial intelligence system on Astro's. This has gone beyond memories. The Robobug's attacking Zoran's entire electronic brain. If we don't stop it, Astro's brain will suffer the same fate and be paralyzed too.
Perfect.
What do you think you're doing, Dr. Mini-Mini?
Let me lay it out for you. I've got the original Astro here in the simulator. If his electronic brain is paralyzed, he'll fall under my control forever.
What? Now I get it. You've planned this, Dr. Mini-Mini. But why would you do such a terrible thing?
For Astro's power source, of course. Such enormous energy from such a tiny mass, so he could break apart.
No!
Yes, and now the power is mine.
You and Dr. Mini-Mini run a pretty nasty business, don't you?
Tell me, what are a couple of wanted weapons dealers like you doing here in this city? So where's your boss, huh?
I'm not sure.
Inspector, we're getting an emergency call from the Ministry of Science. What?
Don't shoot! Astro's in that thing. Dr. Mini-Mini, what do you plan to do with him?
For starters, eliminate his troublesome human emotions. Then I can harness his superpower. Rigged figured I can turn him into a superb weapon, which will fetch a huge price on the black market.
Astro, can you hear me?
Zoran.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm taking Astro for a little walk.
you hear me? Astro!
Zoran, look, I know sometimes I say snotty things to you, big brother, but the truth is, I don't really mean them. In fact, I really wish we could get along, huh? Because you're the only big brother I've got. Zoran. I'm here to help you. I'm going to save you.
Stay away from my daughter, robot. Go find a toaster to play with.
Attention! This rally has officially ended. You are ordered to immediately clear the streets. Violators will be arrested.
So the police have decided to protect machinery instead of saving humanity.
I think you've caused enough trouble here already, Mr. Kane. Send this crowd home before we arrest you.
Arrest me?
Detective Twashi, right? Well, remember that name.
What are you saying?
When this robot problem explodes, it's the police they'll blame. The police and the Ministry of Science.
Bye.
Thanks for supporting our side, Detective.
Look, O'Shea, I won't deny that Astro's helped us out in the past, but these robot brains of yours are starting to give me a headache.
Detective,
But Astro was really nice to me.
CJ, Astro is nice to you because he's programmed to act that way. But at the core, he's nothing more than a dangerous, heartless machine.
No, Astro has feelings, and he has a heart. I know that he does.
No, CJ, wait.
having a family quarrel? I got something that might cheer you up. A special present just for you.
Really mean it? You finally built one that works?
Don't take my word. See for yourself. Built according to your exact specifications, the magnificent Eraserbot.
Unbelievable. It's perfect and no AI, right?
Of course not. Does nothing more than follow its programming. Couldn't think its way across the street.
The way robots were meant to be. Like they will all be when I'm through with them. Skunk, how can I ever repay you?
I don't expect any kind of payment from you, Kane. Your group already financed the design and development of this masterpiece. Seeing it in action will be payment enough.
Do not stop your vehicle. Keep moving, keep moving. Pedestrian detected. All vehicles, full stop. Have a pleasant day. Bye-bye. Keep moving. Do not stop your vehicle. 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 Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Doctor, you need to listen to this.
Huh?
Earlier today, the mysterious machine seen here attacked a traffic robot downtown. Now it's been spotted at the Metro City Airport, causing mass confusion within the air...
I'm on it.
This is Airship 109. I need updated course instructions. My current course will result in a mid-air collision.
Go left, go right, go up, go down. Go straight, veer left, go straight, veer right.
Don't worry, I got you.
Thanks, Astro. Okay.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Stop! Oh, no!
Which way did that rabble-rousing robo-squid go now?
Metro City is in total chaos, but if that's what it takes to convince them of the truth, then that's the way it will have to be. Soon everyone will realize that thinking robots are a danger to our society, and they must be eliminated once and for all.
Well said, my friend. It's just a matter of time before the masses see that you've been right all along. Then you'll be their new hero.
Can you get a message to my friend Astro, please?
Go left, go right, go up, go down, go up, go
Well, there doesn't seem to be any damage to his electronic brain. All I can say is mindless nonsense, just like all the other ones.
The robots are stuck repeating the first commands they ever learned, as if they totally lost their minds.
Astro is absolutely correct. This one's a relatively advanced air traffic control bot, but the only thing I can get out of it now is just...
left, right, up and down, we know.
Their artificial intelligence has somehow just disappeared, leaving them with only their most basic instruction.
Someone's doing this on purpose. Someone who doesn't want them to feel or think for themselves. Huh? Be careful, Astro. My father's new friend is an evil man. He's doing terrible things to robots.
Why, that's Kane's daughter, CJ.
He's built a machine that can rob robots at their hearts.
Well, whoever the culprit is, I'll put him away for this.
Skunk, command the Eraserbot back to us. He's done enough for now, don't you think?
Why the hurry, Kane? You gotta teach these people a lesson. Let them learn once and for all never to trust those darn AI robots again. Let's send our Eraserbot out on one more job. Like taking candy from a baby. And once I sell Astro's AI to the highest bidder, I'll have more cash
Skunk,
than...
what have you got there?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. I was just calculating the Eraserbot's data storage capacity.
Come back! Come back here, little bird!
Ugh.
Now, what do we have here?
Oh, Daddy, can't you see? It's just a toy bird.
So they're even building robot birds nowadays.
Thanks for the warning, CJ. Don't worry about a thing. I'll find your father and his friend and put a stop to that machine.
You sent a warning to that robot? Against me, your own father?
Daddy, he's a bad man. Someone has to stop him before he hurts you or hurts me or hurts someone else.
How dare you? You apologize to Mr. Skunk right away, CJ.
I won't.
CJ, come back here, CJ!
That's a smart little girl you got there, Kane. Too bad her daddy's not quite as quick to catch on. Huh? Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
It's okay. You're safe now.
CJ, where have you run off to? Ah, thank goodness you're safe. Now stay away from that machine.
Please, make that Eraserbot thing stop hurting all the robots. So you're the one controlling that flying octopus thing.
So what if I am?
You're quite mistaken, my friend. Technically, I'm the one calling the shots with Eraserbot. And the artificial intelligence I've stolen so far is worth a nice pile of dough. But your mind, Astro, now that'll command the highest price of all.
Turn it off! Turn it off, skunk!
Did you say skunk?
Okay, Eraserbot, sick 'em.
Hey, skunk! You are not getting this robot brain!
Better use your head now, Astro, because pretty soon you won't have much left in there to work with.
Please, Astro saved my life. You've got to help him. Daddy, I know you're not really a bad person.
Stop it, skunk. I had this robot built to make the world a safer place, not to make money. Do you understand me?
You're obviously confused about the current chain of command, Kane. Eraserbot! Dragon mode!
Astro!
working now. What's the matter with you? Ah! CJ!
Let go of her! CJ! CJ, don't leave me!
It can actually download human consciousness? This thing's worth its weight in gold.
Oh, I curse myself for trusting you, Skunk. Now help me get my daughter back.
But I'm your master, remember?
Astro, I did a very stupid thing. Please help save my little CJ.
Boys, it's time to exterminate this pest. Prepare to fire!
No, stop! Wait! Hold your fire!
What's going on, Astro?
The eraser bot swallowed CJ's consciousness!
Is that possible?
That's all the more reason to destroy that thing immediately.
No, you can't do that! Her mind is still in there somewhere! I've got to find her, and there's only one way to do it!
Astro!
Astro, surely you're not
planning to go inside there yourself?
Inside that monster?
No, Astro! Don't do it!
I'll save you, CJ. Huh? What's that? Oh, I get it. This is where it keeps all those robot minds. Talk about making your head spin. Astro, help me! CJ! Help! Here I come! I'm slipping!
There you are, Astro. Little misunderstanding back there. Hey, what do you say we head on out of here and grab a soda?
Take my hand! Let go of us! We're out of here! Watch your back! Eraserbot, stop right there and listen to me!
Ain't no use trying to reason with him. He can't think for himself. That was the whole point.
We'll see about that. Back in a nanosec! Oh no, it swallowed Astro. What do we do now?
Scream a little louder. Maybe it'll spit us out.
All right, Eraserbot, I'll give you some of my brain power. Now that's what I call using your brain. You know what we need to do now to fix things, right?
You weren't actually going to go out like that, right?
No one will know it's me. I want to check out the new robot factory. It'll only take a minute. Wow! Cool! Wow! Check it out! Oh, whoa. All right! Brand new bots, right off the line! You must be GP3s. I read all about your new functions. Of course, every model is different, so let's see. I know! Do you do extreme sports?
Negative. We are home models, but we do have game functions.
Yes, electro games. Okay, let's try an easy one to test you out. How about we play Blind Bots Bluff?
Affirmative, 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 affirmative.
Oh no! Super robot from the Dark Nebula! They're after me! Got me surrounded, huh? Nah, can't catch me!
What? GP3s! Freeze now!
Hey!
Hey! Get that little robot! Hurry!
That was lucky. Hey! Put me down! robots are the coolest. When I wear this, I feel like a super robot. I pretend I can save people like you, Astro. I get all my parts from the techno junkyard. It's my secret place.
Really? Can you show me?
Other people come here, but they don't know where to look. You can find power modules and everything. Come on, I'll show you an old spaceship. These are my friends. This is Gyro, and this is Jig. Guys, this is Astro. He just rescued some GP3s from a bunch of super ugly space monsters.
No, there weren't any monsters.
Astro, they like super fantastic stories on account of it's kind of boring here. They don't really care if it's true or not. Hey, did I tell you? They're having a birthday party for me next week. It's going to be right here. Gyro's in charge.
Right.
Well,
I read that too. I love parties.
Well, the thing is, my mom, she's too busy to throw me a party. Last year, she forgot all about my birthday. She was working on a big project. Sometimes I wonder if she still cares about me. Astro, do you think my mother likes her work more than me?
Just because parents get busy doesn't mean they stop caring.
You think so? Whoa, my mother's coming. Don't tell her I'm here, Astro. Ah!
Erica!
Hey,
Matthew, I have been looking all over for you. What do you have to say for yourself?
Hi.
Come on, get in the car.
Wait, you gotta meet my new friend. It's Astro. The Astro. You know, the super robot.
I know you too. You're a famous pilot. We saw you on TV. How many times have I told you? You can't make friends with a robot. It's like making friends with a lawnmower. They're just machines. Astro is no different than those silly toys you built. Jig and Gyro. They're all just junk.
There they are. I saw them up close, and they're not even out yet.
Time to go to sleep, young man.
Right.
Yes?
Mom, can I have a birthday party? And can I invite my robot friends?
Listen, Matthew, when I was your age, I lived in a make-believe world just like you. I used to build model spaceships, and I dreamed of flying all the way to the stars. But then my father told me it was time to stop pretending and stop dreaming. Instead of building models, I studied books. And he said to be a pilot like him, I'd have to train hard and learn discipline. My father wanted me to be the best, and I didn't want to disappoint him. That's how I became a pilot, Matthew, through hard work. Not by dreaming. But no buts. It's time for you to quit playing robot, young man. Stop daydreaming and stay away from robots.
Mom, can I go and see your space launch tomorrow?
You're too young, Matthew. You can watch it on TV.
did you run the backup program?
Affirmative, sir. The computer says all systems go.
This will be an exciting test, but everything depends on Erica.
I feel bad for Matthew. He really wanted to see this.
I know, but he doesn't listen to me. He lives in a world of make-believe. I need to focus on my mission. I can't be worrying about Matthew.
There she is! It's Erica! It's Erica! Come on! Bring your camera over here right now!
My equipment's in the back.
And we're coming to you live from the Galaxy Launch Center, where we'll be bringing you satellite coverage of this historic event, the last test flight of the great Erica Nishino.
Hey, how come this is the last one, huh?
It's too dangerous for humans to test.
What's wrong with humans?
Nothing, Zoran. But with advanced super robots, there's no need to risk human life.
Yeah, but that means Erica never gets to fly again. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like robots.
This is a revolutionary flight system.
Matthew? Save your breath.
But a robot would reduce the risk. It's not too late to change the plans.
No robot is stealing my mission, and that's final.
But no system is completely fail-safe.
That's why you need the human factor. If this discussion is over...
But Erica...
What part of no don't you understand?
That's my mom!
Do you feel like you're fully
What about
prepared
all
for
the
this
reports
flight, or
in
do you
the
sense
press
there are
that this is an
problems?
unsafe
Please
flight? Are you
comment.
worried about that at all, as a mother?
No comment.
This flight system is a terrific leap forward in our technology. That's why I wanted you all to witness this launch. However, the system is completely theoretical. It's never actually been tried. Reno, could you run the demo?
Sure. This new ship is designed for intergalactic flight, including Class C space warps. That will open up whole new sectors of space. You can see how it works from this graphic. That's neat, but how'd they figure it all out? The calculations were too complex for our normal computers, so they had to install a new number crunching system, but there's no backup. Reno, can you run those numbers by me again from the beginning? Something doesn't look right. Well, yeah, but a whole team of scientists spent weeks going over them and every number checked out. Not every number. I think they missed something. Got it. Faster. 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 There!
Astro, what is it?
The hull can't withstand the initial thrust. Doctor, that spaceship is going to crash.
What? Oh, no.
Initiate launch sequence.
Launch sequence initiated.
All systems online.
Ready to begin countdown. Stand by.
Yupo, tell the flight tower to call off the launch.
Right. Doctor, I'm going over there.
Take this so we can stay in contact. And hurry.
Right. Galaxy Launch Center, come in. Come in.
24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17.
This is urgent. Put me through to command.
15, 14, 13.
Emergency call from the Ministry of Science.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
No, it can't be.
3, 2,
Stop the
1,
launch.
0. Lift off. Lift off.
Everyone, get out of here. Hurry.
The exit's blocked. We're all trapped.
Then find another way.
Where are you?
Get that rescue plane up here. Higher.
Everyone, clear the area. I'll secure the crash site. Mom! Huh? Mom! She's gotta be near here. But where? Hey, Mom! That way!
Astro, that beam is the last thing that's holding up the building. We've analyzed the structure.
When you let go, everything's gonna crash.
She's right. The instant you drop it, fly out of there, fast.
But Erica's still down there. I can't leave her. Mom! Mom, you gotta wake up. Mom! Mom! Father, it's you. I tried to stop dreaming. But I failed. I let you down.
No, you didn't. I never wanted you to quit dreaming. Your dreams gave you vision and hope. Of course, we all need to make plans and work hard, but it's our imaginations that have taken us to the stars, Erica.
Thank you, Father. Mom! Mom! You've gotta get up! Please! You're awake! Matthew. I'll get you out of here! Matthew! There they are! We're gonna have to do this really quick! Let's rock it!
Tobio! Sinma, did you find a fatal flaw in your creation? One that led you to try and destroy him? What do you mean, Shadow? I'm still not convinced Astro will lead us. Shadow, you are my creation! How dare you doubt me? Can you prove to me that Astro is the one? Shadow questions my judgment. He wants proof. Then I will give it to him. I will gather all the proof he desires from my database. Once and for all, Shadow and the world will know the truth. Astro will lead the robots against the humans. Remember, my replacement at the Ministry of Science discovered Astro in the wreckage. Dr. O'Shea rebooted him using the same technique that I had.
Tobio's neural network is beginning to respond.
You can do it! Hello, Tobio. No, that's not right. This is your new life. I think you should have a new name. How about, Astro. Welcome to the world.
Astro? You did what? You put a robot in school?
O'Shea foolishly believed Astro could be the bridge between humans and robots.
Class, I want you to meet someone. This is Astro. So tell me, what's this whole rules thing?
Well, people make rules so they can live with each other and with robots. Listen to me, Astro. There are a lot of people out there who are afraid of you right now. You should stay inside for a while, okay?
All I want to do is go to school, hang out with my friends and stuff.
Astro...
But don't you see? They'll be worried about me if I don't show up. I just can't let them down. We've got racquetball practice.
All right, Astro. You can go.
Thanks!
No question, this is why Shadow doubts Astro's intentions. The humans fear all robots, and Astro is no exception.
To humanity! We must destroy all of them for our own safety! I'm sorry about this, Astro, but I've been ordered to drain your energy.
This is all a mistake. I should be helping those people on the Mach 15.
Don't you worry about the Mach 15. We're sending a rescue team up there to help them right now. And it's going to be a human rescue team. No robots allowed.
Yeah, got him!
Knock it off!
Come on, robot, try attacking us, I dare you!
It'd be an unfair fight for you.
You see, he's chicken.
My dad says they should all be taken apart because machines are what's wrong with everything. Oh, yeah, right. Let's take apart all the machines. The cars, computers.
Yours are machines. Pretty dumb for a robot.
Let's get him. It's not worth it.
Ignorant humans, although they do not accept him, he still protects them.
You better run. Time out. I won't let you hurt anyone.
Why you waste your time being their puppet?
I'm not their puppet. Humans and robots can be friends, Atlas.
Friends? You're right. You were brainwashed. But I can fix you. Humans are the enemy.
Not if I can help it.
Glad that's over.
Sorry I can't chat, but I'm fine.
Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away!
You're safe now, Doctor. You wait here.
Astro!
Shadow has mistaken Astro's heroics for loyalty to the humans.
Let go of us. We're out of here. Watch your back.
I can't hold on any longer!
Astro is a hero wherever he travels.
Not another step.
Astro doesn't know it yet, but he is a prisoner in the humans' world. Therefore, he is confronted with many of their problems.
Huh? We've stopped!
Astro fought alongside the Blue Knight, the robot freedom fighter.
It's showtime! This is a fight to the finish. Astro and the Blue Knight against my robots.
I will never raise my sword against a fellow robot.
That's such a sweet sentiment. But you're going to fight whether you want to or not.
Astro, the Blue Knight knows what he is doing. You're going to learn a lot from him. He has the key to your future.
I'll come back and when I do...
You're not coming back, Brunert. It's over. Finished.
Unfortunately, Astro and the Blue Knight do not always see eye to eye. Shadow, you may not trust Astro, but you must. Astro has experienced things not thought possible by man or machine. This can only benefit Astro in our struggle.
Come with me. I'll show you a world no robot has ever seen. Wait! What is it? I can't go with you. My home is back on Earth with Dr. O'Shea. Well then, it's goodbye. We'll meet again, Astro.
Astro, I think it's time for me to give up my hunting and start a new life.
Are you going to go back to the city, Gulliver?
I want to help clean up wilderness areas like this. Instead of inventing traps to catch humans, I'll build machines to protect nature. You never know, one of my inventions might actually work someday.
Could you use some help from a friend?
You bet! Too bad there weren't any dragons here after all. It was a great dream.
Hey, kid.
Huh?
If you're gonna stick around, you'd better learn to treasure hunt like the rest of us. Trick is to find the choice stuff among all this scrap. Now watch and learn from the master.
Okay.
Kid, lift with your knees. What power.
Astro has even traveled to the Earth's core to depths never before explored.
Transfer maximum energy to the laser cannon at once! Fire the laser! Now!
You really believe in that ridiculous robot? I tell you, it's madness to trust him with our very lives.
Astro said he could do it, and I believe he can. I just know he can.
Gotta hang on a little longer.
Astro! You did it, Astro!
Astro has also experienced the nature of friendship. It has empowered him and made him stronger.
Leave him alone! Astro, I'm coming for you! Hold on, Astro! Astro! Ken! I'm sorry, Astro. I should have listened to you. It's okay. Now let's get out of here. What do you say? Mm-hmm. All right, hang on! Let's rock it! Please thank Reno for making this chair for me. Why don't you tell him yourself? But the Ministry of Science is all the way on the other side of the city. Because if you fly, we can be there in a couple of minutes. Really? Yeah! Let's rock it! This is so cool! I can't believe this, Astro! This is just great! I've always wanted to fly just like you. I'll race you! You're on!
These ties with both robots and humans have helped Astro in his evolution. And Astro's bond with his sister is his strongest yet. So, my dear Shadow, when the war comes, do you really believe Astro will abandon Zoran and let her be destroyed?
Go in now!
Run!
Astro, I am right. You will lead the robots. O'Shea may be confident Astro will always see things his way, but I have taken steps to transform Astro into the ruler of robots. Tobio, these are the most powerful robots in the world. But are they stronger than you? Atlas is too strong to ignore, Tobio. Fight him now or you will be destroyed.
You still don't want to fight me, Squirt? Cool your jets, Atlas. Okay, then I'll just destroy everything else. No! Stop it!
You have the power! Use it!
Tell me, Tenma, why do you keep doing these things to Astro?
I am testing Tobio. That is all I am doing to him.
Testing him?
Exactly.
Why?
Because robots are the future, O'Shea. I set up the duel between Tobio and Atlas to see if Tobio is the one to lead us all.
No doubt about it. You are completely out of your mind.
I didn't expect someone like you to understand.
Astro, fight me!
Forget it! Fight yourself for all I care!
Lord Zaid, Princess Abby is now unguarded.
Good. You know what to do. Just make sure no one sees you. Goodbye, Princess. Soon your kingdom will be mine.
It was very embarrassing. In the middle of delivering a singing telegram, my head fell off. Sorry, I'm always coming to you for repairs. Hey, don't sweat it. Sing ah. Ah. Good, perfect. Thanks, Reno. Call me Jody the Robot when you need a message sung. I'll sing it in Croatian or in your native tongue.
Out of my way.
It's Saint's men.
She spotted us! Don't let her get away!
Up here! Follow me! I wonder where Reno is.
You better show up. Rule 12 is everyone helps clean the secret hideout.
Reno, what's happening? Shh. Some goons are after us. Goons?
Did you see the princess?
No.
Princess? Huh?
She couldn't have gone far. Split up and find her. Go!
Well, it looks like they've left. That's okay. You'll be safe here with us.
Thank you for rescuing me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I seem to have made a new door in your roof.
Oh, don't worry about it. Astro can fix it. He's got lasers in his fingers and a jackhammer in his nose. Or something.
So, just two of those guys in the suits anyway. Yeah, and how come they were chasing after you, Princess?
Those were Zaid's men. Zaid is next in line behind me to inherit the throne of Mayora. They're after the scale of Toron, and they won't stop until they get their hands on it.
Then you really are a real-life princess.
Yes, I'm Addie.
What's the scale of Toron?
Toron's the guardian spirit of Mayora. He's a mythical dragon.
A dragon? Cool!
Yes. Long ago, a volcano threatened our kingdom. The brave dragon Toron flew into the heart of the mountain to quench its fire. As he vanished, it said that one of his scales fell off. The scale of Toron. It's been passed down generation after generation to a member of the royal family who serves Toron and who will inherit the throne. The scale is the sacred symbol of the kingdom. If Zaid were to take it from me, then he would be next in line to become our ruler. It would put my father, the king, in great danger. Zaid hates him.
Well, how come?
Because he is the one who brought robots into Mayora.
Cool! Mayora has robots!
Yes, they help us maintain the ecosystem of our forests. But Zaid doesn't trust them. He says they are all vile, unnatural machines. If he were king, he would destroy every robot. I came here to see how people and robots live and work together. But Omar, my guardian, is afraid to let me go anywhere.
From the look of those thugs, I'd say he's got good reason.
Yes, I suppose.
Hey, we'll show you around. We could be your bodyguards.
Oh?
And Astro's on our side. Mm-hmm.
But your disguise does kind of have runaway princess written all over it.
All right. Excellent. Come on, Abby, come on. Hey! gonna wear a disguise. 'Cause they saw your face, too!
So we don't gotta look at you.
This isn't happening. Abby, come here, look! Wow. That's Metro City Square.
Caramels, licorice, gumdrops.
And so Jack climbed the beanstalk. I want to see everything. Come on, buddy, go. Wait for me!
Rocky Road, peanut brittle, chocolate fudge.
Fedora, sunbonnet, how about something nice for the young lady?
Oh.
There you go.
This city is amazing. I can't believe it. Robots are such a normal part of daily life, and people just accept them.
That's because they know that robots are here to help out.
Does everyone feel that way?
Well, I'm afraid there are people like Zayd here in the city, too. Every place probably has some people who hate robots.
What a pity.
But robots show more sense than a lot of humans. They just keep doing what they do, helping out when they're needed, and trying to be useful wherever they can.
You put that nicely, Reno.
Hey, what? What's so funny?
Nothing. What's the big deal?
But nothing. Ignore them. They're just kidding.
In case you hadn't noticed, Reno.
Put a lid on it. I know. Let's go to the arena tomorrow. You haven't lived till you've seen Harley play racquetball.
Oh, sounds like fun, but I'll be gone tomorrow.
Huh?
I must go home to Mayora. I'm expected at a royal ceremony.
Oh. Well then, we gotta cram in a whole week's worth of fun right now.
You leave tonight? Yes.
What time's your shuttle?
In 3 hours.
Then we've got 3 whole hours. There's lots of stuff you can see in 3 hours. Yeah, Astro's right. Hey, let's take her to the marine park to meet Jumbo. Or maybe we could all go ride the whirlwind hurl at Metro Amusement. You first.
Hold it right there. Princess Abby is not going anywhere. Fun's over, Princess.
Don't you touch her.
Why, you...
Hats, hats, wonderful hats. How about you, gentlemen? Our new spring
Out of my way!
Wet floor, watch your step. Wet floor, watch your step. Wet floor,
Stop them!
watch your step. Wet floor, watch your step. Wet floor, watch your step.
Let's go.
Grab those kids!
Hurry, you guys. Abercrombie, grab onto me. Astro.
Watch it, you!
Astro, you okay?
Let me see. He's gonna be fine. Let me just patch up a servo. There's no time. Get Abby out of here. In a minute. Oh. You'll be able to walk now, but you're gonna have to forget about flying for a while. Thanks, Reno. Look out! Those guys are coming!
Huh? This is what they want. The scale of Toron. I won't allow any of you to risk your lives for it anymore.
You can't do that, Abby. Abby, you can give me the scale of Toron.
You?
There he is.
Ah!
He's got the scale!
I grew up in a robot circus. Try and catch more. Hey, let me go.
Reno!
Let go.
I want the scale of Toron.
You lose. Because I don't have it.
You worthless little insect. You will live to regret defying Lord Zayd.
We've got to save him.
Take it easy, Abby. Right now, we don't even know where they've taken Reno. I think maybe we should call the police. I have a ransom message for Abby. Jody, bring the scale of Toron to the top of the Bayside Bridge Tower at exactly 7 o'clock. The boy in exchange for the scale. If you fail, the boy will end up like me. Ah! Jody!
Astro, is Jody, is he,
No worries. It's just a short circuit. Reno can fix him easily.
Astro, there you are. I need your help looking for a missing person. This gentleman says she's a princess.
Well, she's about your age and height, and...
Omar!
Your Highness! Oh, Your Highness, where have you been? I've been so worried. I haven't slept, I haven't eaten. If something were to happen to you, I'd never be able to look His Majesty in the eyes again.
Forgive me, Omar. I didn't mean to upset you.
Who are these boys?
They're my friends. They've been showing me Metro City.
Oh, so that's it. Really, Princess, it's not that I condemn the occasional youthful hijinks. Why, in my salad days, I myself was quite the mischief maker.
What happened to this robot?
Jody, well, he ran out of power just now.
Well, you found your princess. I guess this case is closed.
Thank you, Detective. Sorry to interrupt your anniversary dinner.
I'm just doing my job. Mrs. Twashi understands. Crime never takes a night off.
It's no use. Abby. It's almost 7. Time to head for the bridge. And time for you to go home. You have a duty to the people of Mayura, Abby. You are their inspiration, their future, the keeper of the scale of Toron. That's why you must go back to them.
It is as he says. Please hurry, Princess. If you're not at the ceremony tomorrow, you will disgrace your father and bring shame upon your family. You must leave this other matter to Astro.
Omar, Reno was captured by Lord Say because he was only protecting the scale of Toron for my sake.
Well, perhaps...
And now you're telling me to simply abandon him after all he's done?
Well,
If I leave him and run back home to the kingdom, how can I ever ask my people for their trust? How can I wear the scale of Toron knowing I betrayed a friend?
Abby.
Astro, I'm going with you to bring Reno back.
All right. Promise me you'll do as I say. Now let's go get Reno back. Give it up. They're not coming. There's no way Abby will ever hand over the scale of Toron to you.
We'll see about that.
Reno! Abby, no!
Show me the scale of Toron.
Don't do it!
Let him go.
Certainly, Your Highness. Bring it over here.
Stay back! Abby.
Yes, this is it.
What are you doing, you double-crosser?
Tomorrow, the newspapers will report that Princess Abby and her friend are missing, kidnapped by renegade robots, and the grief-stricken people of Mayura will overthrow their robot-loving king and crown me their ruler.
You will never be king.
Sorry, Princess. It seems your plans fell through.
Got it!
Lord Zade!
Yes!
Time to go. What?
I can't settle fast enough, Astro! No!
Hang on! Abby, catch!
I'm going down!
Oh, hold on! All right.
This is cool!
That's it! Over here! Nice! Okay, ready!
I got you now.
Reno, Abby, ready to jump! Ready! Perfect! Abercrombie, hang on tight! Gotcha! Hey!
You meddlers!
Abercrombie, take over!
Blast him! Shake him off! Right!
I'm so glad you were able to finish up your work, dear. After all, it is our anniversary. It's nice to have one night a year without emergencies or flying robots.
Finish them off!
Yes, sir!
Head for the airport!
We're almost at the airport. We'll use this to get there.
Well, what is it?
A quadriglider, kind of like a 4-man flying bike. We'll get you to the airport in no time.
Look how beautiful.
Let's do it.
Abby, give me the scale of Toron! Now! Or I'll take care of you, one at a time, starting with the one on the end.
Astro!
Take down that robot now!
Astro, over here!
Hey, good night. Somewhere tropical, huh?
Poor Walter.
Huh? Who's there? Hmm?
My name's Micro Bear. Let's be friends.
Huh? But how do you know my name?
I know everything about you, Walter. You have been working at the Ministry of Science for over 10 years, and you feel that it is time for a promotion. Isn't that right, Walter?
That's incredible. But how?
Like I said, I know everything because I'm your best friend. Now, let's talk about Astro.
Yes. Astro.
awesome. What do you expect? Kennedy learned everything he knows about soccer from me. Right, Astro?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Astro, what's wrong? It seems like you've been acting really weird ever since the game. I know. It's great that you won, but... Well, but what? When you kicked the final shot, I saw your hand touch the ball. It did, didn't it? Astro, did you tell anybody else about this? Mm-mm. It was an accident. I know, but you should... I told you it was an accident. Ken, I think you... It's not a big deal. Even the rest said the goal was good. I can't go back and tell them. Not now. Sure you can. Forget it. You're just a robot. You'll never understand.
Well, that can't be right. According to this report, the new model android project hasn't made any progress in over a week.
The development team's chief engineer hasn't shown up for work in days, and the team's productivity has dropped 70%.
Why, that is just ridiculous. There should be no problem with the vice chief filling in.
Apparently, the vice chief is absent too. In fact, over half of our staff has been out sick since Monday.
Something's not right. Yuko, I want you to take over the project until I can figure this out.
Yes, sir. Another project, huh? As if I don't have enough to do already, Dr. O'Shea gives me something else.
Poor Yuko.
Who's there?
You could take some time off if only Dr. O'Shea were more understanding. I'm Micro Bear. Let's be friends.
I never thought he'd get so angry. It's just not like Kennedy.
Of course. What do you want me to do next, Micro Bear?
Now, Micro Bear, what would you like me to do next? Hello, I'm Micro Bear. Let's be friends. Okay. Wait a minute. You look human on the outside, but you're really just a robot, aren't you?
That was weird.
Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let's be friends.
I see. So you and Kennedy had a little fight.
Doctor, I don't know what I should do about Kennedy.
I know you're upset, Astro, but mark my words, it's not the end of the world.
Huh? What do you mean?
Look, Astro, people have disagreements all the time, but if you did something because you cared about Kennedy and that's why you had that fight, I am sure you'll be able to make up with him, and you'll be even better friends than before.
That doesn't compute.
Well, give him another chance and you'll see what I mean.
Okay, Doctor. I'll try talking to Kennedy again tomorrow.
Good night, Astro.
Good night. What? Ken's sick today?
Yeah, his mom called this morning. She said he wasn't feeling well.
It's all my fault.
Hey, you guys. Did you notice Ken's not the only one not here today?
Maybe something's going on that we don't know about.
There you go again. It's probably just the flu or something.
I'm sorry, Astro. Kennedy says he doesn't feel like seeing anybody right now. Thank you. Bye. Wow, Ken must really be mad at me. Hey, that looked like that... Maybe I should have talked to Astro.
You did the right thing, Kennedy. Astro's old news. I'm your best friend now.
You're right, Micro Bear.
This is quite alarming. The Ministry of Science isn't the only place seeing an increase in absentees. The same phenomenon is happening all across Metro City.
Yes, Micro Bear. I will do anything you say.
Yuko? Who in the world are you talking to over there?
Oh, hello, Doctor.
Well, a little teddy bear. I didn't know you played with toys.
Doctor, this is not a toy. Micro Bear is my friend.
Micro Bear?
Poor Tenma, you must be so lonely here all by yourself.
Huh? What is the meaning of this?
Oh, it's so cute. Huh? Poor Doctor.
It's just like Yuko's little teddy bear, isn't it?
Dr. O'Shea, aren't you just sick and tired of all those people always telling you that robots are bad and should be destroyed?
How did you know that, Micro Bear?
I know everything because I am your best friend in the whole wide world.
It can't be.
Come on, let's be friends.
I know you are behind this shadow. You had better have a good explanation. I am using the bears to take over Metro City. Ridiculous. It will never work. One by one, the people are falling under my spell. Thanks to you, Tenma. What? I used one of your childhood memories as inspiration. That's me. You are correct. You created this toy robot as a companion to comfort you in your loneliness. He became your one and only friend. You never got over playing with robots, did you, Tenma?
Don't be afraid, Doctor. I won't let anything happen to you. You don't need anybody else. You especially don't need Astro. He's been nothing but trouble since the day he was created. Do you understand?
Yes, Micro Bear, you're right. I must get rid of Astro.
Dr. O'Shea, huh? It's Micro Bear. Oh, I don't feel so good. This room is full of some kind of weird gamma waves. Zoran's right. Doctor!
Tell me, what do you want me to do, Micro Bear?
They were designed after your creation, Tenma. But these bears are much more advanced. I have programmed them to brainwash the human mind. And once under my control, they will do anything I command them.
Doctor, please snap out of it. Doctor! Doctor!
Astro, Zoran, what on earth happened?
What? Don't you remember anything?
This isn't over yet. I'll be back for you later, O'Shea. Goodbye.
Hey, wait! Come back here! Look at that! There must be 1,000 of them.
Shadow, this has gone on long enough. You must stop this at once. I am afraid it is too late. By tomorrow morning, all of Metro City will be under my power. You can't be serious. It has taken me some time, but I have discovered mankind's greatest weakness. Friendship. And what are you going to do once you have brainwashed all of Metro City? So tell me, Shadow, what will your plan be then? Tell me! Then we will see how Astro reacts when even his closest friends want him deactivated.
It's so cute! Just like me. Can't you see, Zoran? These cute teddy bears are hypnotizing people. And if I don't stop them, they'll take over the entire city.
I'm Micro Bear. Let's be friends. You will do as I say. You will do as I... Astro must be stopped.
The Micro Bears used gamma waves to scramble people's minds, but it doesn't work on robots. That's why you and Zoran were unaffected.
There's gotta be a way to block the signal, right?
They are using the same wavelength, so you have to find the source in order to shut them down. I'll try to trace where the signal is coming from while you take a look around the city for anything unusual.
But, Doctor, where should I start? That's it! I saw one of the bears in Kennedy's window.
Maybe Shadow was right, Astro. This could turn out to be your greatest test yet.
Kennedy! I know you're home! Don't listen to Micro Bear! He's trying to brainwash you!
Go away, Astro!
Kennedy! Why won't he just leave me alone?
It is now time to see if Astro is as powerful as Tenma thinks he is.
Kennedy, you must get rid of Astro once and for all.
I don't know. Maybe I should talk to him first. What? Huh? What is that? Whoa!
Astro, surrender now and join us, or you will be destroyed.
Never! Tell me, why are you doing this?
Once the people of Metro City are under my control, they will do anything I want.
Now that's a lot of bears. The gamma rays are so strong. Must stop them.
Astro! Don't help him, Kennedy. He's not your friend anymore, remember? I am.
But Micro, he needs my help.
Don't forget what he did to you, Kennedy. I would never do that to you because I'm your best friend now.
Maybe. You're right. What's happening to me? It feels like I'm floating through space.
You are becoming one of us, Astro. Don't fight it. Together we can rule Metro City.
But, Kennedy, help me. Help me. Help me, please.
Leave him. Let's go back inside.
Okay. Wait. Don't go. Ken, please.
Forget about Kennedy and be one of us, Astro. One of us. 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 One of us.
Get it. I will never
join you, and I will not turn my back on my friends either. Ken! I know you're still mad at me, but I need your help now. I can't do it without you. Please, don't leave me. Micro Bear is lying to you. Don't listen to him. He's trying to trick you. No, Kennedy, please. Remember how I always came and cheered for you? Astro? Hey, Ken! That was close! Don't give up! You can do it! Yeah! See, Ken? I'm your friend, Astro, not Micro Bear. He's just trying to tell you what you want to hear. Oh, Astro!
What's going on? The gamma waves aren't working.
Ken! Leave him alone! Astro! I'm coming for you! Hold on, Astro! Astro! Ken! I'm sorry, Astro. I should have listened to you. It's okay. Now let's get out of here. What do you say? Mm-hmm. All right, hang on! Let's rock it! What you're trying to do is wrong! I will fight each and every one of you, and you can just take your little toys somewhere else! The choice is yours, Micro Bear.
Fine. You win this time.
Huh?
You are stronger than I...
I stationed round-the-clock guards at that entrance. Skunk couldn't possibly get to that gold. No!
But Skunk stole the gold anyway, huh?
Yes, Astro. Thanks for pointing that out.
Detective Tawashi's a little sensitive about this invisible thief thing.
I tell you, Skunk must have found a flaw in our security system and used some kind of robot to exploit it.
So, Detective, that's why you need Astro's help?
Ready for action, sir.
Fine. This time I've thought of everything. Good luck, Skunk.
Please let me through.
Huh? Hey, you
I'm
can't
with
go
the
through
Ministry
there.
of Science. Dr. O'Shea,
You go.
you're exactly 4 minutes and 17 seconds behind schedule.
My watch stopped working.
Detective? Major
Huh?
trouble. What's happening?
Huh? The monitors are blank.
Something's blocking the signal from the underground safe.
Who got in there, huh? No one, Detective Tawashi, sir. Better be right. Yes, sir.
Just a second. My ultrasonic hearing is detecting molecular movement.
Huh? Sir, that's not possible. We've been here the whole time.
Can the bank president open the vault door so we can check?
All right.
Whoa! My thermal sensor reached 2,000 degrees.
The gold's melting.
Oh, and turning into a robot. That's $1 billion robot.
We got it. Dead end up ahead. What?
Where'd it go?
How do you lose a giant golden robot?
Picking up microscopic traces of gold that lead... There!
Detective, we've caught a suspect right outside. Boys, I think I smell a skunk.
Hey, what's the trench coat, pal? This baby is rented. I'm Wally Kisagari, finder of lost stuff. Yuko, set these flatfoot straight, will you? Just because my license expired doesn't mean I'm not a detective.
He's my uncle. Uncle Wally, thanks to you, I've been humiliated in front of my boss. What in the world are you doing here?
Sorry, sweetie, can't tell you. Very hush-hush case I'm on.
Oh, please, what? Are you chasing another runaway cat?
You know why you're my favorite niece? 'Cause you got spunk, you know.
Uncle Wally, you've got to go. Right now!
Yeah, in a minute. Step aside, I need a peek at the crime scene.
Momo!
Careful, bird brain. Where's a cat when you need one? Thanks.
Sorry, Uncle, but you asked for that.
You want me to go? Fine. But using a robot to kick me out? That's cold.
What does he mean by that? Doesn't your uncle like robots? Sorry, Astro. He's kind of old school that way.
Yeah.
He doesn't like robots or me working with robots. Wait, the clock's acting weird.
Typical side effect of a super magnet.
Huh? That's it. The golden robot left behind magnetic footprints. He must know something. Mr. Yuko's uncle, sir! Astro? What? I wasn't kidding. My uncle's got robot issues. Detective Tawashi reports the bank was robbed by a disappearing golden robot. Hey guys, did I read that right?
Metro City's finest. Bah. If anybody asks me, I can tell them how they stole the gold.
Does it have something to do with the super powerful magnet?
As a matter of fact, it does.
Hey, Mr. Kisagari! Is this a good time to talk?
It's never a good time to talk to a robot.
Hey!
The only good robot is Nobot. That'll teach him.
Excuse me?
Electropass.
Wait up!
Eat my vapor trail. Wally Kisagari coming through! Better reprogram your little battery brain before you try to tail a trained detective.
Welcome, sir.
Coffee, baby. No mood juice.
Yes, sir. Most amusing.
That's the third game in a row. You're too good for me, Astro.
I give up.
Sorry. How about you?
I give up, too. What is it that's so darn important?
Catching a crook named Skunk, but we gotta work together. So, are you in?
Metro City. I used to own this high-tech town. I could find anything or anybody, anywhere, anytime. Now look at me. Chasing lost cats and working with a metal sidekick.
So you don't like me? Then it's just because I'm a robot, huh?
Depends. Do you come with an electric toothbrush or a coffee maker?
Mm-mm.
Figures. Hey, check out that fountain. See the way those cubes stick together? Almost like they're bound together by an invisible thread?
Huh? Yeah, cool. What's the secret? Some kind of magnetic force?
You got it. State-of-the-art technology.
Wow. Huh? What is that thing?
It's a miniature hypermagnetic impulse generator. Super secret stuff.
So how did you get it?
Actually, a kid gave it to me here in the park. His mother is the scientist who invented it, and she's disappeared.
But how?
That is a good question.
My mom's an expert in magnetic force. She designed that fountain.
Whoa.
And she made this, too. It's my good luck charm.
Did that just make the fountain move?
I'm not sure what it is, but my mom told me to take good care of it.
And then?
And then she disappeared. You've got to go find her, mister. You can do it, can't you? Please tell me you can find my mom.
Hey, don't cry. You're talking to Wally Kisagari here.
Is that a good thing?
Not if I owe you money. Nah, joking. I immediately began my investigation. I interrogated witnesses. I tracked down leads until my skillful detective work finally paid off. I got nothing. I'd give my mustache for a clue.
And now the latest on the Skunk case.
Huh?
Just as he promised, Skunk stole the pure gold statue from a completely sealed bank vault. The only clue, all of the clocks in the immediate vicinity were found to be malfunctioning.
Broken clocks? Analog clocks tend to be easily affected by magnetic force.
Mom, look at that. That's very strange.
What's going on?
Huh? Now this is a clue. I snuck into the locked room where the golden statue had been stolen.
I get it. You wanted to see if some of the magnetic residue was still at the crime scene. Cool.
Yeah, not bad, robot. How do you mind? This is my story. No mistake about it. Somehow Skunk used magnetic force to steal that gold.
Oh, I see. And that 14-karat robot was a magnetic machine that could break itself down into tiny particles.
And coincidentally, the only scientist capable of building such a machine has disappeared.
The little boy's mother. Find her and we'll find Skunk. Find Skunk and we'll find the gold, right?
Who's the detective here, kid?
But listen, you've got to admit, we make a pretty good team, Mr. K. Come on, what do you say, partner?
Let me give you a little tip about hard-boiled detectives. We work alone. It's all about living by your wits. You gotta be on your toes. Think ahead. You gotta be ready for anything.
Huh? Like that?
Hmm?
It's Miss Yuko's zip car.
Yikes! How'd she find me here?
She's probably looking for me since I'm supposed to be back at the Ministry of Science.
This is why I always work alone.
Huh? Wait, I'm coming with you! Oh. Uncle Wally? When things get weird, he's always around. So, this drainage canal is connected to the underground duct at the bank.
Look, my watch here is going crazy. Skunk must have sent in his magnetic robot through here. Astro, look at this map. This is the route the magnetic robot took for the first robbery, and this is the route it took to access the bank.
In both cases, the distance the Magnabot traveled was exactly the same.
Obviously, Skunk is no dummy. He doesn't want to be anywhere near the crime scene, so he starts each caper as far away as he possibly can, and still control the Magnabot.
Which means if we know where he's going to commit the next robbery, we can find him and the gold.
Maybe.
As long as Skunk gives us advance warning again, and we move fast enough. The next warning's just been sent to Detective Tawashi.
Let's roll!
Ready for some fun, Akita Squad? Let's try playing a little game this time. Instead of telling you where I'm gonna rob, how about I give you a hint?
A hint?
The treasure lies where a golden waterfall flows between four pillars.
What is this, a haiku?
Ha! You figure it out.
What? A waterfall in the middle of four pillars?
Could this be what he meant by four pillars?
But I don't see any golden waterfall, do you?
Look, this must be the golden waterfall he was talking about.
But the four pillars are nowhere in sight.
These are sort of like pillars, right?
The International Casino, huh? Well, it's certainly the kind of target Skunk would go after. But you missed something, sidekick. No golden waterfall.
Whoa! Now that's a golden waterfall.
No doubt about it. We've got his target.
Okay, now let's go get Skunk.
Right.
Well, Dr. Kreinberg, I couldn't have done it without you. Thanks to you and your magnificent magnet, I'm about to steal 20 billion worth of gold bullion. So, Tawashi finally figured out my little hint, huh? Good work, losers. Because I'm going to access the underground safe through a tiny air vent.
You're despicable, using my technology to create a bank-robbing robot.
Why, thank you, Doctor. I consider myself a scientist, too, specializing in the science of stealing. Time for another experiment. Ready, Magnabot?
I'm picking up some magnetic pulses just north of the casino.
Good work, Astro. It's a lot easier to smell out a skunk when you've got a superhero sidekick.
Okay, Dr. Kreinberg. Time for your creation to get busy.
No, I will not be your lab assistant in crime.
Sorry, Doctor. If you won't let me use your magnetic robot, I'll have to play this card. Want to go home again?
All right. You win, Skunk. Wait, it looks like there's something wrong with the power limiter.
Maybe this'll help you fix it.
Okay, I just have to reconnect this circuit.
Hey, what did you do?
You'll see.
She's turned the magnet on us! Out of my way, Dr. Double Cross. I can handle these controls.
The magnetic pulses are getting stronger, and my sensors indicate that the source of the magnetism is inside that truck.
Looks like we trapped a skunk and it's dead.
Yes, sir. Huh?
That's the woman I've been looking for.
What?
No!
Magnabot, get to work.
Huh? No!
You look surprised, Doctor. Operating a giant Magnabot is a snap, like playing a video game. So what do you say? Let's play Squash the Scientist.
Can I play? Haven't played yet?
No, I don't think so. Ever played Dodge the Magnets?
There's too many, and they're too fast! Whoa!
My sidekick's getting his sidekicked. Hold on, Astro.
What are you going to do?
Time to level the magnetic playing field.
Huh? It's getting so hot! The temperature's rising higher and higher!
A Magnabot this powerful gives off superheat, which means you're about to have a meltdown.
Pick on a magnet your own size, skunk. Like this.
He's neutralized my Magnabot. So who is this bone brain anyway?
What's the matter, skunk? Crime losing its attraction?
Kind of a scrappy old codger, ain't ya?
Mr. Kisakari, no! Are you all right?
Yeah, fortunately my mustache broke my fall. We have to stop that Magnacrook.
If only I had that good luck charm.
Good luck charm?
That's what my son calls it. Actually, it's a miniature hypermagnetic impulse generator.
This is my good luck charm.
It's too late.
Maybe not, baby.
What? Where's my son?
He's safe. Astro! Catch this!
Got it! Time for some magnetic justice!
That ain't no cuckoo bird!
Did you see the news? More workers were attacked in the tunnels last night. Ghost isn't just angry, it's hungry. If it finds you, you're lunch.
I'm too bony.
Chill out, you guys. I bet Astro could knock that ghost out with one punch. So, how about it, Astro? Up for a little extracurricular ghost busting this afternoon? That sounds great. All right, you in, Abercrombie?
Sure, I'll watch Astro's back.
But I can't. It's just that Dr. O'Shea has a super important mission for me to do today. No problem. We can even go without my brother. Huh? Too bad. Astro could have shown that ghost who's boss.
Maybe another day.
Hold it! I said I mustn't go with you! We have no chance without Astro. Yeah, we're not superheroes, Zoran. I am.
Upgrades?
So I can be like my brother. A whole new Zoran. I want to fly and breathe fire and be twice as strong as Astro. Breathe fire? All heroes need cool signature moves.
So, Zoran, why all this sudden desire for more powers?
It's not fair. Why should my brother be the only one who gets to save the day all the time?
But you have to understand, you're truly wonderful in so many other ways.
Doctor?
Huh?
I drained the radiation from the power modules or removed from the downed robots.
And in the nick of time. Nice work, Astro. Huh?
Astro!
Hey, what's eating Zoran?
Astro, it will pass.
How soon?
Momo. Doctor, trouble. Another 6 robots have gone down. This is really getting out of hand.
Yuko, can you pull up the video? We should see this.
On it.
It's like an epidemic. We have to find the cause.
I'll show them who's tough. When I take down that ghost, they'll beg to hang with me. Now, if I were a ghost, where would I cry boo? Where I'd get a good echo. It's safe to come out now, Mr. Ghost. I've scared away the rats. Oh, every robot knows there's no such thing as ghosts. Who am I kidding? Huh? A ghost!
I just had this suit dry cleaned, and I think I broke my tailbone.
Then you're really not a ghost?
Almost, thanks to you.
People are getting worried. Soon we'll have a real panic on our hands.
Yes, but the good news is Momo's found what's been causing all the robot shutdowns. Look.
Oh, no. It's detecting IS-13.
Yuko, IS-13 comes from Dexanol G, that toxic chemical used in old robot energy modules, right?
Uh-huh. And it's the same type of poison that those horrible Repo girls released into Dragon Lake when they were illegally dumping there. That is, until you stopped them, Astro.
So obviously, somewhere around here, something has been leaking toxic waste.
Wait!
Huh?
What's wrong, Astro?
For a moment, the whole city seemed to bend and warp.
Astro's right. Space itself has become unstable around here. I believe a large quantity of toxic waste has been dumped into hyperspace.
Weakening the fabric of space-time. If this gets any worse, we could be facing a catastrophic
dimensional collapse.
It could tear our world apart.
Oh, you've never heard of Wally Kisagari, world-famous detective?
No. So why are you looking for a duck?
Because she's missing. And you should know many people recognize me by my handsome profile.
So do detectives catch ducks to eat them?
Oh, wait a minute, kid. So you're telling me you don't know what a detective is?
Doctor, I've detected a familiar energy signature coming from the dimensional warp.
The wormhole projector.
For an invention with so much potential to do good, it seems someone always finds a way to misuse it. We have to find the criminals at once, Astro, and stop them from transporting any more toxic waste into hyperspace.
Got it. Hand of the world! Woohoo! Oh, I get it. So detectives make their living collecting trash?
That's not trash. Those are my files. A good detective knows everything about a case.
What's this?
Don't touch it! Do you have any idea how long it took me to organize those files? You're like a one-robot demolition squad.
I'm sorry.
Hopeless!
You're right. I am hopeless. I'm not like my brother Astro at all.
Your brother Astro? You mean you're Astro's little sister?
Oh, everyone knows about my brother.
Well, I taught him everything he knows about being a detective. Yes, sir, Astro's one heck of a robot.
Everyone likes Astro better than me.
Well, there's certainly nothing wrong with trying to be like your big brother. He's a pretty amazing robot.
Why does everyone say that? You should be more like Astro. Well, no one tells Astro to be more like me.
So, humans and robots aren't so different after all. I'll fix this. Why are you just sitting there? Detective Kisagari and Detective Zoran have a ghost to bust.
Really? What about your files?
Don't worry about them. You did me a favor. I never could find anything in all this junk anyhow.
This is bad. That toxic energy coming from the space warp is messing up my search systems. I better tell Dr. O'Shea.
Pay attention, kid. You're learning from the master. Now we'll get to the bottom of this ghost business.
It sure looks like the right kind of hangout for a ghost, but what makes you think it'll show up in this tunnel?
Take a gander. These red dots are the tunnels where it's been spotted. I did some legwork, and guess what I found at every scene? Old broken holo projectors. That's what's behind this whole ghost scare, you see?
So you mean somebody's using a hologram projector to make this ghost appear?
There's an old saying, kiddo. Crack open a mystery and you'll find the truth inside. It's all a scam. And here's the proof. This is the only tunnel left with working holoprojectors in it. If I'm right, Mr. Scary Pants should put an appearance before too long. Now we just wait. For our very punctual ghost.
Thanks for helping me, mister, but we busted it, so we can just go home now, right?
It's just a holographic projection. It can't hurt you. Watch. Scary ghost, who's the one that scared the most? You are.
It's almost like he really hurt you.
State of the art graphics. Why take chances? Goron, run! Come on, kiddo, come on. We gotta make tracks before it eats us.
His ghost. It's trying to tell us something.
Yes, it's saying you look tasty.
Can't you hear it? It's so sad and trying so hard to talk to me.
It sounds sad to you? Sad or not, that thing's dangerous and we're getting out of here now. Hey, what's wrong with you? You're not afraid of that thing? Hey, you got a screw loose or something?
Tell me! What do you want to say to me?
Your world is coming apart at the seams.
Yeah, that sounds bad. Doctor, the warp in space is spreading really fast. Did you find anything yet?
According to my calculations, we have only 1 hour till total dimensional collapse. You must find the wormhole projector and reverse the effects of the damage before then.
Right! Let's rock it!
Stop them. They must not dump any more dangerous materials into hyperspace.
Tell us, where do we need to go?
Here.
That's the old amusement park. Well, we're here. Now what?
The ghost said the world was about to fall apart. There's some sort of awful secret hidden around here.
Huh?
After that ghost, a haunted house isn't spooky at all.
I've seen that light before. I think it's coming from in here. Aha! This light is leaking out from something down below. So we're going down too.
But how?
Follow me.
Okay, that was scary.
Anyway, let's find a way down. Well, I guess it's faster than the stairs. Huh?
What is this place?
It reminds me of a dream I had after eating too many sloppy joes.
You sure have weird dreams.
Kid, you don't know the half of it.
Do you feel that? It's like some kind of really weird energy.
I think it may be toxic industrial waste.
Why is it all here?
Because this is where we work.
Who's there?
3 simple businesswomen out to make an honest buck.
The Repo Girls! You know, it's rude to drop in on people unannounced. As you see, we're really not set up to entertain company.
That's what kind of sleazy racket are you ladies running here, anyway?
Sorry, but we have to get back to work. King Naga can keep you company.
No thanks!
But he's very talented. King Naga, show our guests what you can do.
Projector being activated. No good. I can't get an exact fix because of the effects of the dimensional warping.
Where's it sending this stuff, huh?
Hyperspace. There's no limit to the amount of dangerous waste we can dispose of. No fuss, no muss.
If you keep this up, the world's gonna fall apart. This is what the ghost warned us about.
Ghost? Oh, you met our friend.
You're behind that too? I'm not surprised.
When we first activated the projector, we transported a robot which hadn't completely shut down, along with an unlucky duckling that happened to fly in here.
Did you say duckling?
It seems that during transport, the robot and the duckling bonded together at the molecular level, creating a creepy ghost.
The robot was an old road maintenance bot, so it can synchronize with the frequency of the holoprojectors in the tunnels in order to appear.
Now, if you'll excuse us, we have toxic waste to transport. But the ghost said it would be dangerous to transport any more trash into hyperspace, so don't!
We don't work for the ghost. The people we work for pay us a lot of money to dispose of this toxic stuff.
Besides,
Besides, old junk has to be thrown away to make room for new junk.
You can just think of us as responsible citizens, doing our part to protect the environment.
Crazy ladies! I'll put a stop to you if I have to tear that thing apart with my bare hands.
Be careful! That does it! Nobody messes with my friend!
Now I gotta show the girl you want to be a friend too.
You like the ghost so much, maybe you'll enjoy living with him in hyperspace.
Enough! This is no place for you. Run!
Astro wouldn't run, and neither will I, because I am Astro's sister.
Don't argue with me, Zoran.
That voice, it's Sauron.
Time to go. Bye-bye.
Zoran, don't look, kiddo.
Hold it! Go, Bro! Go,
At
Bro!
last, the star of the show.
Pick on this! Now I just connect this to this and hope the investigation if you get scared every time you see something move. I know. I'm sorry.
So much for robots with feelings.
Give me an old-fashioned heartless robot any day.
Talk about a porpoise without a purpose.
Clam up now or you're all fired. Huh? Okay, that's enough training for today. Reno? Huh? Glad you could make it here to meet Gideon. I hope you're not too disappointed. What do you mean, Reno? I'm not so sure it was a good idea to give human emotions to an undersea robot. I wanted him to be fearless when he investigated unknown waters. But every time we do a test run, he gets scared before he's halfway down. I should have never told him about the Phantom Pirate. The problem is he can't learn courage and bravery until he experiences those things for himself. Well, I guess we'll have to find out at tomorrow's dive. But I won't be holding my breath. Big day's almost here, little buddy. I know you can do it.
Okay, everyone, now be careful.
Okay, don't wait up! Let's go again! Okay.
Here it is, the Phantom Pirate's curse. Hundreds of years ago, a pirate ship sank very close to Hazard Pass. Some believe that a Phantom Pirate still guards the priceless treasure that sank along with it. Now, a bounty like that would be perfect for financing my new robotic dinosaur project. I'd be the talk of the robo-reptile world.
What is that?
It's still a secret. One that I have treasured for years.
We almost reached the dive point. You mean this is Hazard Pass? Yep, if all goes well, we'll soon be solving our first underwater mystery. And I'll take all the credit for it. Okay, Gideon, let's start diving.
Here we go.
It's a whole new world down here. And the water's so blue. Hey, the deeper we get, the darker the water is. Look, it's almost too dark to see anything.
Now, if I was a Phantom Pirate, this is just the kind of place I would hide.
Huh? We can get a better view from down below. It's pitch black. The deep sea starts here. Yeah, once we get this deep, the sunlight doesn't even reach us.
What is it? What's going on?
The sea currents are unstable. Gideon, find us a safe route.
Okay. Stable current 42 meters off the starboard side.
I got it.
We're safe.
Wow, Gideon's a whiz with sea currents. Good work, Gideon.
Warning, we are passing the 3,000 meter mark.
What's that sound? The
submarine's creaking under the deep water pressure.
What's this? Now that's water pressure. The deeper you go, the greater the pressure. If I were out there, I'd be crushed to bits in about 3 seconds.
Whoa. Does that mean we can't all go swimming today?
Watch, Zoran. The seafloor should be coming into view.
Huh? Oh, well. She'll be all right.
Oh, yeah. I forgot she's a robot. For a minute there, I thought she was going to explode.
Hey, Gideon. Why don't fish deep in the ocean get squished by the water pressure?
Well, Zoran, water pressure only affects things that have air in them, like the submarine you were riding in human lungs. Deep sea fish have oil in their bladders instead of air.
Wow, you know everything.
Zoran, when are you going to learn to stop running off?
Oh, right after I learn a few more things about the ocean from Gideon.
I guess I should have seen that answer coming.
Huh? It looks like there's a mountain over there.
Mountains are very common on the ocean floor. Wait, what's that coming toward us?
He's gonna hit us.
Gideon, you gotta come down.
Huh? Gideon, it's just crabs stirring up the sand. Zoran! Zoran!
Huh? Gideon, you can't keep flipping out like that. You put Zoran in terrible danger.
I did almost swallow a starfish, but besides that, it was really a lot of fun.
Shh. Scared to death by a bunch of crabs.
Reno, Gideon didn't know that they were just some sand crabs. I'll bet you thought that big cloud of sand was the Phantom Pirate, didn't you, Gideon?
The Phantom Pirate? So Gideon really was trying to save me.
Uh-huh. Reno told me that the Phantom Pirate could devour ships, and maybe robots, too. So I was afraid he would go after Zoran and myself if we stayed there. I think I took in a little too much water.
We'll help you get rid of your hiccups, okay?
Okay.
Should we scare them out of him?
Nah, I don't think so. He's been frightened enough for one day.
Thanks, Reno. I agree.
Yeah, just have to loosen his dorsal fin and let the water out. That'll fix him, but what I'm really worried about is how Gideon is going to complete the investigation and get all the data we need if he keeps on chickening out. He knows how to be afraid because I scared him with those dumb Phantom stories. Well, maybe you were right, Astro. He has to experience courage for himself before he can have any.
How do you know he'll ever be brave enough to experience it?
Good question.
Yeah, because I designed it myself, that's how I know. Descending below 5,000 meters. Keep it steady.
It's kind of eerie down here.
Gideon, how far are we from the ocean floor?
Almost there. 87 meters until we're at the very bottom of Hazard Pass.
Look, right there!
Yeah, it's like an entire graveyard of ships.
I think I saw something move.
Probably a fish or something.
Ships ahoy! Somewhere down there, a pirate ship sank, and it was carrying a chest chock full of treasure.
Huh? Treasure?
Come on, last one out has to walk the plank.
It's dangerous to enter a sunken ship without checking it out first.
Professor Papatori, we don't have any idea what could be inside that ship.
No worries. That old tale of the Phantom Pirate was made up by treasure hunters to keep folks away. But the air in these bubble scooters won't last forever. Anchors away!
Professor!
Look at the hole in that thing.
Boy, somebody got in a bunch of trouble for that.
It's like it was shot with a cannon or something.
Only if it was shot from below. That hole wasn't made from a cannon. Maybe we'll find a clue somewhere inside the ship.
Okay, everyone. Stay here and I'll check inside to see if it's safe.
Gideon. Be brave.
Gideon!
Astro, it looks like it's safe for you guys to come in.
What are we waiting for then? All aboard!
Wow, Professor Wade, we gotta stay together.
Here, treasure, 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 treasure. Here, treasure.
I can't find a thing that would tell us why it sank. Wait a minute. I hear something rumbling.
Huh? What is it? Danger nearby, coming closer.
Where?
Here, treasure, treasure. Ah. Treasure. Oh, we're rich.
It's moving very fast, straight toward us.
Oh, no.
It's underground, coming straight up.
Back to the submarine. Hurry.
Hey, where's the professor?
Huh?
Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Gimme.
Professor!
This way. Courage, Gideon. Courage.
Professor! If I don't slow this thing down quick, it'll crack up.
Oh no, we're running out of oxygen.
Gideon, we've got to get everyone back to the sub as quickly as possible. Astro, look, the submarine! I'll be right back!
Astro, let me get it.
How?
I can read the water currents. Come on, Gideon. Ah!
Gideon!
Phantom or no Phantom, this sub's not going anywhere.
Gideon, how brave!
Hurry!
Gideon, let's get out of here!
Roger.
Nice job!
No problem. Transferring data now.
Happy birthday, Nina. Did you like all the birthday presents Daddy asked his secretary to send you?
I guess so.
But didn't I give you every single thing you asked for, sweetheart? What about the custom-made giraffe umbrella, or the solid gold skateboard, or Friday, the storyteller robot?
Boring! Been there, played with that, and Friday just tells stupid stories.
Well, then what is it you do want, my darling? Tell me, I'll get you anything money can buy.
What I want is... What I want...
Yes?
A pigwidgeon.
A what?
It's a kind of fairy. If you really love me, that's what you'll get me.
But Nina...
That'll teach him. Daddy never ever comes home to play with me. He's always working.
Nina, now I finally understand.
Huh?
You should have told me that that was what you wanted.
Huh?
I've got an idea that will fix everything.
Nail it down good and tight. I don't want any doors falling off. All right. Phase 2 of my treehouse is looking good.
Hey, why is it your treehouse? We're the ones who are doing all the work. You haven't done anything.
Yeah, that's because I am the idea guy, the one with the vision. All you clowns gotta do is follow my blueprints. A monkey could build this thing.
Why not? A monkey designed it. We need some more vines. Astro went to the park to get some more. Huh? What is it?
I did it! I finally caught one!
Is there something I can help you with?
You're not a pigwidgeon! You
You emit a non-human frequency, but you're bigger and heavier and you don't have any wings!
I'm sorry. No, I'm not a pigwidge, whatever. I'm Astro. Who are you? Friday?
That's me. I'm a storyteller robot. I'm programmed with fairy tales from all over the world.
Hey, cool job. So is that why you're looking for a pigwidgeon?
It's going to be a gift for a lonely little girl I know.
Oh, baloney. Fairy tales are bogus.
They are not.
Yeah, Friday. Who believes in wizards and elves and pixies? I agree. Magical creatures like those are purely fictional.
3 more fairy folk have just vanished!
What?
It's true. Fairies and gnomes and pigwidgeons are born whenever a child smiles. But whenever a child says he doesn't believe, one of them disappears forever.
Friday, wait! What do these magical creatures look like?
Well, of course, there are many different kinds. Now, the ones that live in the water are called mermaids, and they have fishtails instead of legs. In the forest, there are the gnomes and the elves. In the garden, you'll find singing sprites for the musically inclined, while the fog phantoms hardly have any shape at all. And then there are many, many others.
Wow!
Of course, if you don't want to help me find one, I'll understand.
Well, I don't get it. Why are we searching the City Hall attic?
Well, pigwidgeons are very civic-minded, and they love the dark.
I haven't seen anything yet.
They're very good hiders.
Vallejo, do you think they really could exist? Scientifically, it's highly improbable.
Scientifically, this is nutso. We should be building our treehouse.
I'm sensing a strange frequency. Up ahead in the darkness, something not quite human.
Wow, that went well.
What did you expect? I told you there was no such thing as...
Shh! You'd better not say it, or a pixie or elf or something might vanish. He's right.
You're gonna vanish if we don't finish this treehouse.
It is finished, just as you ordered. Now, shall we try it?
Actually, I'm trying to catch a pigwidgeon.
A pigwidgeon? But that's what I told Daddy I wanted. Is it for me? Thank you, Friday. You're the best.
Oh, Nina. I'll be back soon, Nina. You stay here and be a good girl. Are we ready to catch a pigwidgeon, then? Whoosh!
Hey!
We'll swoop down on them and catch them before they know what hit them.
Yeah. No.
You know, I'm getting sick and tired of listening to you yammering on about fairies.
Right, so let's be off, fearless fairy hunters.
Why don't you be off and we'll catch up?
All right, next time I come here, there better be an elevator. These goofs are the best you can round up.
Excuse me, who are you?
Nina.
Huh?
You followed me here, didn't you?
You must be the little girl who wants Friday to catch her a pigwidgeon.
Bingo. So let's get started, now.
All magical creatures respond to the vibrational frequencies of Mother Earth, which is why one commonly finds their nests and dwellings deep underground.
Wow! My shoes, they're void.
It's just water.
It's dirty and it's wet and I hate it!
Maybe you should have known better than to wear your fancy schmancy shoes down here.
Halt, speak up!
What? Speak up! I can't hear you. Are you trapped? Why would I do that?
Because I'm not walking another step until you do.
Like I care!
Calm down, Abercrombie. Nina, I'll carry you.
Are you sure it's no trouble, Astro?
I'm fine.
Funny hair.
Nina, could you not do that?
Astro's way too nice.
Something's coming.
Is it a fairy?
Maybe it's a pigwidgeon. Was that a fairy?
That's...
Ever seen anything like that? Yeah, I have. But where?
Right here!
Huh? He's right, that's it.
Here it comes again! That is definitely not a fairy. Hold still, you monster! I'll get you! I'll get you!
What is that? It's yucky.
Hey, this thing's just a hologram.
Who cares? Make it go away now.
It's gone.
So am I. Go, now step on it. Detective Tawashi.
Astro?
Did something happen here?
Sure did. The owner of this jewelry store was attacked, and the store was robbed. She said it was some kind of monster.
Monster?
Us too! A big old ugly green thing chased us!
What was that? Astro, is that true?
Yes, sir.
There have been 5 reports today of people attacked by monsters. And while the victims run away in terror, expensive items mysteriously disappear.
Detective, please catch that awful thing quickly. I can't get the memory of that horrible creature out of my mind. Strange, but it looked so much like a dog that chased me when I was just a child.
Hey, the monster that attacked us looked just like Abercrombie's drawing.
Uh-huh.
The dog from her childhood, the monster Abercrombie drew. Both of the images came from their minds.
So what are you saying?
Something must be taking the images from their thoughts and projecting them as holograms. I think maybe that's where all the monsters are coming from.
But who would be capable of that?
I don't know, but it'd have to be someone very ruthless and very, very smart.
So you're telling me that monster came out of my mind?
And it's your fault! You dreamed up that awful thing on purpose just to frighten me because you don't like
No, I
me!
didn't. What are you talking about? Hey, wait!
Nina, wait! Nina, please, open the door! Nina!
Go away! Leave me alone! Bully! I hate you and all your dumb friends! If the monsters in my mind turn real, I'll have them stomp the whole city! What are those? Fairies?
Nina!
Astro!
How do you like the fairies? Me and the other guys made them just for you.
For me?
Sure.
Hey!
Oh!
Nina!
Why'd you do this? Tell me!
Because I'm sorry my brawling scared you. It scared me too.
You want to go fairy hunting again?
Really? I really can't waste my time on such childish things as chasing fairies.
Nina, we're going to go fairy hunting. Are you coming or not?
Well, I suppose if you insist, it would be rude not to.
Then we're off! Woohoo!
The fearless fairy hunters ride again.
Nina!
Daddy!
Nina! I've got a big surprise for you, something you really wanted.
Really? Well, what is it?
It's coming today, and it's expensive. Your very own fairy.
What?
Sir, you bought a fairy? Of course. Why, there's nothing in this world that you can't buy with enough money.
Oh, Daddy. How could you? You ruined everything.
Nina! But what did I say?
I think she wants to find her own fairy with her new friends.
Huh?
Sir, how could you buy a fairy?
Oh, it's not real. I had a machine created that could project a hologram from the image of a fairy in Nina's mind. If she could imagine a fairy, the machine could make it seem real.
That's awesome. Did you design this machine yourself?
No, a strange little man approached me with the idea. He called himself Dr. Mini Mini.
Dr. Mini Mini? He's no good.
What?
Astro, are you there?
Yes, Doctor?
You're needed at once. The central bank is swarming with monsters.
What?
I just got a call from the police. They said monsters are appearing out of thin air and attacking everyone.
Doctor, tell them to look for a machine nearby.
A machine?
Yes, a device that can take mental images and make them visible.
But who in the world would build something like that?
Dr. Mini Mini.
What? I heard Mini Mini broke out of prison and is still on the loose. Could he be up to his old tricks?
Nina?
Daddy just doesn't get it. She thinks all I want are things you can buy. But
Nina, nobody bought us, and we're your friends.
He's right.
Yeah, we're here just because we liked you. And your dad didn't have to pay us anything at all.
We're really friends?
Sure. Fearless fairy hunters stick together.
Yeah.
A fairy!
A fairy with 3 antennas. It's a real-life pig legend.
What in the world is going on in here?
Run, you ignorant fools. You're all just running from your own worst fears. All my machine does is help you see what they look like. And while you run from your fears, I can loot the city.
There, that must be it.
Astro.
Everyone, listen to me. These monsters are just illusions. They can't harm you.
He's right. They went right through it. There's nothing to be afraid of. Move out. An earthquake!
No, it's not. Someone's down there. Aha! Many.
Astro, so glad you could drop in.
The bank just closed.
Not till I make one last withdrawal. I'm about to take you out. Sorry, Astro, but this monster is no illusion. Huh? Hey, come back. You can't go in there. Nina!
Nina!
No one's allowed in. It's too dangerous.
That's my daughter in there.
Hey!
Nina!
Daddy!
I'm here, Nina.
Melt on the surface.
What is that?
It's a new formula to help the forest grow even faster. I made it so there could be more trees, like that one.
I've always said we need more trees, and now with this wonderful gift...
No! This formula's so powerful, if you're not careful, the forest will go out of control.
The heart of Deep City.
Incredible.
Unbelievable.
Are you all right? Yeah, just wet. Hey, can I run around a little and check this place out?
Be my guest. In fact, you can all stay here and rest up for the big ceremony tonight.
No rest until I see the purification system.
So are you worried about it, Professor?
It's the main reason I came here. Can you take me to it? Yeah, I'd love to, but I have to get ready for the ceremony.
Just a look.
See, Professor, everything's fine here. No problems. Now, can we go back and join the others?
I need to stay here for a while.
All work and no play? You don't want to miss...
I'm staying!
All right, stay. It's nothing to get upset about, but come to the ceremony as soon as you can.
I don't believe it. This is all fake. Why didn't you build it the way I designed it?
What are you talking about?
The purification system doesn't work.
Oh, that? It's fine for now. Don't worry.
Don't worry. You fool. I'll show you what'll happen if the purification system's not working. The forests will dry up and die. And without green plants, there won't be anything left to clean the air. The oceans will die too. There won't be any air left to breathe. Mayor, even you know what that means.
I do. But it won't be my problem for too much longer. You see, the other owners and I plan to sell this place soon. And after that, I don't care what happens. Thanks for dropping by, Professor Sebastian.
Doctor, where's Professor Sebastian?
The professor went to his hotel room. He was very, very tired.
I wish there was another way, but this has to be done.
The existence of Deep City is proof that we can live in complete harmony with nature. As mayor, this has always been my number one.
Oh, there's a problem in the kitchen. Then let's go.
Fight it, Astro!
crazy!
What is all this?
It's the professor. This is all his fault. He couldn't stand the fact that I get all the credit for Deep City, so now he's trying to destroy it.
I don't believe it.
No? Notice how he seemed to flee the scene?
I'm right here.
Huh? Professor, what happened to you?
Why don't you ask the mayor? Huh? Yeah, this is all just a big misunderstanding. I'll look into it. The purification system is a complete fake. Huh?
Mr. Mayor, is Professor Sebastian telling the truth about the system? Answer me, now!
This city cost so much to build, there wasn't enough left for the purification system. But there's no reason for us to get upset now. A little pollution here, a couple of dead trees there. Let our kids worry about it.
You
all right?
Professor? I'm truly sorry. I just couldn't bear to sit back and let the mayor have his way. I did what I did for the sake of the people and nature.
So it's all over now?
No, I'm afraid I started something I can't stop.
You don't know how to stop it? What are we gonna do?
Let's get to the root of the problem. The roots are everywhere. I gotta get these people out of here. Sorry to turn your evening upside down, but everything's gonna be okay.
Wait, come on, move!
It's as if the whole forest is mad at us.
Professor, tell me you have some kind of antidote for the growth accelerant. Tell me!
No, I was never able to make one.
Huh?
Doctor, every tree in the forest is fighting us, except that big one over there.
Sebastian, maybe the growth accelerant doesn't work on older trees.
No, there's got to be some other reason it's not affected.
That tree has watched over this forest for hundreds of years. The tree is trying to tell us something. There must be a way to figure out what it's saying.
But Astro, there's nothing robotic about a plant. How can you communicate with it? Got it! All plants produce a minute amount of bioelectric current, and if you analyze that current...
Wait, are you saying he can talk to trees?
It's possible. Hannah?
Yes, Doctor?
Could you get me something to measure the tree's bioelectric pulse?
Okay.
Are you ready for this, Astro?
Uh-huh.
It's working. This old tree had a lot more to say than I thought it did. Astro, try to convert the pulses into something we can look at.
It looks like a tree is trying to show us how all the plants and creatures depend on each other. But what does it all mean? I understand. The relationship between the trees and the animals has been forced out of balance. Huh? The trees want to stop growing, but their sap is now being ultracharged by the professor's formula.
Yes, now I know how to fix the problem. It's the sap.
Astro, why don't you keep an eye on things and I'll go work on that antidote.
Did I hear you right? Are you saying you now know how to make an antidote?
Mm-hmm.
Hurry! There's no time!
You have to stop it!
Well, it looks like the mayor has declared war on the forest, Sebastian.
This tree is tougher than it looks.
These monsters won't die even if we burn them. Astro!
Doctor!
The antidote's ready. Fly up with this and spread it all over the forest.
Aha!
Good work, Astro. Now go inside the city and take the rest of the antidote with you.
Yeah!
Let go of me, you overgrown bean sprout!
Yeah.
Well, everyone, it looks like the trees are under control again. What do you want with that formula?
I can make a fortune with it. Imagine pine trees in the Sahara Desert. And how does the Death Valley National Forest sound?